From the BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack. Featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Oh, welcome to Barry on Deck. Oh, actually, this is a Trey on deck on Barry on Deck on the patio. We are live. Sorry, I had to make sure that the sound was working. My boy Trey Tuss is going to join me in a minute here. We got rolling a little late. Honestly, man, I forgot how to set all this shit up, if I'm being honest. I've spent probably 25 minutes trying to remember all this shit. Had to update the software, so I'm trying to figure out. Let me see. Let me make sure this sounds okay. All right, that sounds good. Let me check his mic. Trey should be here in a little bit. Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2 1 2. We're good to go right here. What in the fuck?
It's been a minute, baby. I'm so happy to see you.
What in the fuck are you doing?
I've been on the road, bro. It's fucking laundry day. This all I had.
What the fuck are you doing?
We doing a show or what?
What? No! Cut!
Cut.
Oh, goddamn it. What in the fuck?
Man, look, I have
Bro.
a quick question.
First of all,
What is swimming weather? Because I think it's a cultural divide on this. I feel like
I'm so
for
goddamn
white people,
uncomfortable right now.
73 degrees and up, and the sun shining, y'all go, let's go swimming.
I can't look at you right now, bro.
Swimming weather starts in the black community at 98 degrees. It's got to be hot, hot.
You don't swim at 85?
Who? No.
I can't look
Because
at you, bro. I can't look at you.
What?
I can't. I gotta close my laptop. This is disturbing as fuck, and you got on sandals.
Yeah, I don't understand what I'm doing wrong.
I'm crying. What in the fuck? Bro, this is highly inappropriate.
Is it?
When you texted me and said, let's do a show,
Yeah.
I didn't know this is what you was going to show.
Nah, man. I mean,
I didn't know this is
all I got
what-
left. Everything in laundry.
Bro, what? Well, at least you ain't going to be hot today.
I've been on the road, man.
This is the opposite of you wearing leather in August.
Some people still think I got on leather. They're like, damn, he's got on.
That brother needs to moisturize.
He's got on
Oh my God,
a
Trey.
flesh-colored leather outfit.
Oh, bro, you. Oh my God. Holy shit.
I got some cigars, man. I don't know if you tried these
I don't-
before. Have you had these? Have you had these? So
I don't know if I trust
these are
you.
Rocky Patel's. I think they're called cigar porn. Is what they're called.
Of all the days.
Right?
All the days to
That
bring
is a coinky dink for sure.
Of all the days to bring a cigar called cigar porn, you show up butt ass naked.
I'm not butt ass naked.
I mean, this is disturbing.
I'm
as
half
fuck.
naked. I'm a
How am I
cool.
supposed to do the show with a boner, bro? How am
I need some ice.
You need some ice for your drink or for your balls?
Both.
2 cups. 1 mic, 2 cups.
Yeah, one. What's up?
Okay, I'll get you some ice. You
I
want
have
some
no
ice?
clothes.
You really don't have clothes.
This is how I have to do the show. This is how I drove here.
God, I hope you get pulled over on the way out. I really
He
hope
was like,
your
license
ass-
registration. 1 second, officer.
Hold on. He's like, you can hold it. He's like, just let me look at it.
Yeah.
You just hang on to it, Bubba.
Yeah.
Let me click. Just take a picture
Yeah,
of it.
exactly.
Click. I'll just go read them in the back.
Wait, my insurance is somewhat late. That's my cocaine.
Oh, my insurance. Yeah, I keep like my bit. Oh, I keep that in the back. You're gonna want me to hold this player. God damn, bro. This is shocking.
I love those 5s, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Your shoes are great.
Yours,
they would
your
go with what I
outfit
have
is
on.
disturbing.
This is disturbing?
Are those swimming trunks or
It's a Speedo.
pant? Jesus.
This is
What-
a
first of
Speedo.
all,
Do you own a Speedo?
Fuck no, I don't own a Speedo.
Do you see this beard? No.
The last time I owned a Speedo was, oh God.
Do you know the Speedo is while you think on that, the Speedo is like, they don't really want you wearing them in apartment complexes. Do you know that? Like, if you go to
Wonder
the
why.
apartment pool,
They frown
they're
upon
like, there's families
that?
here. Like, it's like they start guarding their kids
They
and shit.
frown upon that?
Yeah, but
I
like
wonder why.
the beach, fine. Certain public pools, like a hotel pool,
Yeah.
no, it's fine. It's like it's only like Speedo is like vacation, but it's the proper swimwear.
It's really not.
Okay, do they wear trunks in the Olympics?
Well, brother, I hate to tell you this.
Your eyes are watering from my balls. That's crazy. Me don't even know what to do, y'all.
I'm flabbergasted.
I'm gonna go get some ice.
I'll go get it. No, you
okay.
please don't.
Please don't get.
I'll be goddamn if you get up until 5 o'clock. Okay, you just keep your ass seated. I got to pee. The fuck you do?
What's up, chat? How y'all doing?
Do you want something besides the whiskey? You
I
want
am going.
tequila?
So I was gonna tell you, I've not drank
I know.
in 8 months, and I'm here to have my first drink
Shut
with you.
up! I don't want to be the bad
You're
influence,
not.
man.
I made this decision.
Okay, what
with
do
the
you want?
Speedo.
I figured maybe you showed up drunk.
Yeah, no, right? Wow. Yeah, believe it or not, guys, I'm completely sober. This is what 8 months sober gets you. I need to drink to put on clothes.
Crazy. What do you want? You want vodka? You want tequila? You gonna have whiskey?
I'll do a brown. I'll do one of
You
the
do? Okay,
browns
I'll get
and
you some ice.
with some ice. Yeah, this will be great. B don't like ice for some reason. He's not a fan of ice. He don't like it diluting his liquor. He's like, I need it. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. This is a sexy shot. For those of y'all that can see this, for those of y'all, I know. So I think some of y'all may listen to this, but for those of y'all that can see this, this is a perfect visual of somebody that has reached their bottom. Like if like I look like I've reached my rock bottom, no pun intended. Right? Shirtless and seemingly pantsless,
You look like you
surrounded
reached
around
somebody's
liquor
bottom.
bottles. You're like, this guy's reached his bottom. He's had, hey Trey, you've had a little too much with one chain on.
You do look like a character
Yeah.
from somebody's movie. Or a sketch.
Yeah.
Like, you do look like this. Does look like a weird ass intervention.
This is a movie. This is, you know what this is?
It's like Trey.
If you're not here, just me sitting here like this. This is the movie cover for a movie titled Freshly Divorced. Like,
Welcome to Huff and Paint with Trey.
oh,
Today,
right.
today, and then you just get up and run through the yard.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Let's go! Ow! I got stung by a wasp.
Damn, you do not have a. So what? So tell
That'd be
me,
hilarious,
what is
bro.
swimming weather? Because I think there's a cultural split on this. I think
Man.
in black people, it starts at like 90. Like 90, 88 is the lowest. Because I don't think there's nothing worse than, oh shit, what are they saying?
Amos in the chat said, let Trey get up and walk around for a bit. We're trying to get them Brazy Becker numbers. Just them bitches that do them hot tubs.
The hot tubs, yeah.
Yeah. Listen, chat, for every 500 bits you send, Trey will write your name on his dick.
Hey. And according to the women, there's a lot of dick here.
All right.
We will get 3 names.
Damn it. That's fucked up. Everybody donating bits is from Iceland. Richter calling block. Oh, you're fucked now, homie.
Yeah. What should I drink?
All them consonants and shit.
What should I drink, B?
I have not. So I had, the story behind this.
I have not because I asked not.
You know the story behind this.
What is the story?
I had to flex on this.
Oh, that's I will be having that.
That's the
I haven't
bottle.
met him yet.
That's the bottle. That's the
still
bottle.
Still ain't met him yet. It's gonna happen though, but I still haven't met him.
That's the bottle from his show. But so of course I got the Uncle Nearest and I got this stuff. I think you like that pretty well.
Yeah, I think I've had everything
is
but
really
that.
Good. The Colonel E.H. Taylor is really good. Small batch. My buddy from Hopscotch.
Colonel E.H. Taylor.
And I know it sounds
Pig it back.
You can taste the oppression.
God, exactly.
I'm getting notes of oppression.
Yeah.
And hatred.
Exactly. We mixed this with Leather Whip. No, I'm kidding.
I'm tasting Handle.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this is really good too. This is Whistle Pig.
I'm doing a lot with you that I haven't.
Yeah, so
that I vowed to not do. So I'm having my first drink.
Naked.
Well, yeah, that was. I mean,
I've never.
It's laundry day.
Wait a minute, what?
This is like, when somebody go it's laundry day. Oh shit! I didn't expose myself.
Oh shit! My ball
my
is
ball.
out. My ball is out.
It's my ball. This is my little ball bag.
Oh shit! My ball is out. Just one hanging out on the side.
No, it keeps slipping out of the Speedo. So I was like, I gotta put.
Yeah, we
some.
don't need that.
She was like, just put your bag there and whatever.
Yeah, I don't want your balls hanging out on the stream.
This is good. If somebody's flipping through, this is interesting.
They're like, what the
hell going on?
What in the odd couple shit is happening there?
This is good.
Definitely
I like this couch because I don't feel as out of shape as I am. I'm very out of shape.
As opposed to the chairs?
Bro, if we was in the chairs, I'd be fucked, B. I would be fucked.
I'm going to turn that fan on and get your nipples hard.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I have no reactivity in my nipples.
You don't have...
No reactivity in the nipples.
Really?
I have no nerves in my nipples.
Really?
No nipple nerve.
So they don't like when
this one came in late.
Bitches be pinching.
This one came in late.
Really?
I had one nipple up until this. If anybody that I went to middle school with, they'll know. That's when you first start dressing out in school. So I had one nipple, so I would hide it for forever.
Really?
And I got exposed. They was just like, yo, he only got one nipple. Like literally,
Trey's chest is winking at you.
Yeah, exactly. So it was just nothing. And then nipple came in like 10th grade.
So it just showed up.
Boop.
It just was like,
I am.
Shit, my bad, bro. I didn't know we were doing this.
Then my balls dropped. Then I got a mustache. like the rest of puberty caught up. Oh shit, we a man. Like it was like.
Look, I'm watching that wasp though.
We good. He ain't gonna sting us.
Shit. Get him. He's naked, bro.
I know. Come do it.
You're like, come on.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna drink some of this here.
Go with the Chappelle.
Let's set this up.
It's not good. I'm gonna warn you.
It's not good.
It's not good.
Then I'm not gonna do it.
Well, I mean, you gotta have a.
I'm gonna get some of this old E.H. Taylor here.
Okay, you gotta have a little bit though. You might as well just get you like a small little, taste of it, and then cleanse the palate with some water.
B, I haven't drank in 8 months.
Okay, well then go.
Do I want my first drink to be
some
bad?
Some mediocre ass Japanese whiskey.
And because it's from Chappelle's show.
I mean, literally, but
I'm done. And by the way, I'm done with any celebrity. If a celebrity is selling something to me, I'm done.
You're not buying it,
bro. I admire short, black, successful people. So Kevin Hart has this energy drink that he's partnered with, C4. Never again.
What's wrong with it?
Bro, I drank this shit and my whole body was itching. Like anytime I touch myself, I was like, oh, that hurts. So, this shit is itching.
Like a pre-workout. That's what a pre-workout does to you.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
You supposed to work out. You ain't supposed to drink that shit and chill. Bro.
How am I supposed to nap?
Exactly. I was like, I drank this and go about my day.
No.
Nah, bro. Apparently you got to work out on them. You can't just
pre-workout. That's why you were itchy, because it gets your blood pumping and your arteries opened. And
you know what I realized then? Then I don't exert that much energy when I'm writing. Because I was like, let me drink an energy drink to like get the mind, like, you kind of get the mind going, get a little sugar high going, like coffee. When you drink like caffeine, it can get the mind going.
That's not what
I drank that shit, and my shoulders was on fire. Like I was itching, bro.
It's just like I am itchy and can't concentrate.
How many black dudes are not watching anymore?
Well, Amos is still here.
Oh, hell no. As soon as they see you.
Yeah. Alex said C4 is a pre-workout. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I just knew Kevin Hart was doing it.
Peddling shit.
He was in the gym.
Jared said Trey's nips won't feel the wasp anyway.
Yeah, right.
True.
Good. That's a great joke.
True.
Great. That's good. He's paying attention.
Let's see. Barry's neighbors are definitely calling the cops.
That's funny.
That's new neighbors. Yeah, the old neighbors moved.
Wow. Why do you think they moved?
Price.
COVID.
That's a good, right?
Tariffs.
COVID. Yeah, the tariffs. Yeah, no, I'd go over there and cough on their doorknob every day. On the ring. They got me. Nah, it's just prices.
I got you, yes.
Pricing, man. And this, they could get they sold it, and they were downsizing, man. Their kids are getting ready to go off to college. They had like 4 of them and shit.
You knew your neighbors?
Yeah, they were cool. The first neighbors we had were assholes.
Yeah.
I hated them fuckers.
Yeah.
If you watch them, fuck you.
That's weird, B.
Fuck
That
you. Fuck your wife. Fuck your stupid ass kids. Fuck your dog.
Damn, what did they do?
Fuck everybody in your family. Fuck your mammy. Fuck your pappy.
Jeez. Who said something to
Oh, they were just
your wife?
People. They were just terrible people.
Yeah.
But the neighbors we had that just moved, they were awesome, man. His name was Bo. Bo was cool as shit, man. We would get out of here. These kids, man, these dumbass kids would they would all pull up and just line the streets because there's a creek. Spring Creek is right over there, right?
Oh, okay.
And so on Saturdays, these kids would come out and go down to Spring Creek and party and shit, which I never gave a fuck about that.
Okay.
What would piss me off is they would all drive up in the yard and park in my yard, which, again, I don't really care about the outside of the yard. The only problem was when our sprinkler guy did our sprinkler system, he put sprinkler heads near the street like a dumb fuck, which I didn't know because I wasn't here when he did it.
Right.
So I got sprinkler heads that line the street. Well, if cars pull up and drive on them hoes, it breaks them.
It breaks them, yeah.
So then I got these kids lining the streets. So I'm like, man, you can't park here. You can't park. You break them with goddamn sprinkler heads. So now I sound like that get off my lawn guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, it pisses me off. So every time they come up and start partying and shit, I got to stand outside and be like, nope.
But even if you ought to get off the lawn, guy, listen to why you need to get off his lawn.
Yeah.
I have sprinklers, bitch. It has nothing to do with race.
I'm too old to be out here digging this shit up.
Exactly.
I hate your little punk ass kids. But yeah, so me and Bo, one night, man, we got out here. We started fucking with them kids. They're the cops, because people will call the cops on them. I never really call the cops on them, but everybody else will. And so one day, me and Bo were out here just talking shit to the kids. And this is we live on this cul-de-sac right here, so you can't. So the cops showed up, and when the cops show up, the kids just fucking scattered. You know what I mean? They're panicked and shit.
Oh, wow.
So when the cops show up, all the kids start panicking. So me and Bo got right here at the corner and started directing traffic, and what we did is we just sent them down to the cul-de-sac. We were like, you got to go this way, go this way. They were like, thank you. And then they would get down there and they'd be like, fuck. And then we just had a big traffic jam, and all the cops just came back up. We just had them all lined up for the cops. So
that's great.
Funny. Me and Bo were all fucking high-fiving and shit. Just old white man shit. Just bored old white man shit. I'm like, that's for the sprinkler, bitch. Enjoy the ticket.
Yeah.
Enjoy the ticket. That's for the sprinkler, asshole. I'm just trying to make sure this don't smell like balls.
Right. No, I had to smuggle it in, Barry.
I know cigars don't smell. By the way, for those of you that don't really smoke, that's how you look like an asshole. If you go to a cigar bar and you smell them, That's how they know you don't know what you're doing. So never smell cigars at a cigar bar.
Yeah, just
or a cigar place.
enjoy
just
it.
Light the motherfucker. Yeah. Because when people do this,
but just know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Know what it's mixed with.
They don't really have a. That's a movie thing. Like they do this shit in the movies.
There's a smell, but like
but it's not.
It's just tobacco. Like it's yeah.
It's not like wine or whiskey. There's no real notes from it that you're getting.
That's true. You gotta smoke it to.
Yeah, the notes really come from inhaling and then exhaling out through your nose. That's where you'll get the notes.
100%.
Not just.
He knows. Are you pouring or you not?
Yes.
Are you off drinking?
No, I'm fucking.
Cause I want to toast with you. I want to I've had a lot of cool shit happen. I don't know if we're getting to that or not. We don't know what we're getting into. Feel free to ask whatever you want to ask. But another rule I'm breaking. Like I'm not really breaking. I'm having a drink with you. And I'm on camera with a white guy this year. That was something I said I was not gonna do. I'm like, listen, shit is shaky right now. I don't know whose side, who's all. Like, it's weird. It's really on some weird.
Was that really a rule you had?
I was like, I think I'm gonna wait 4 years before I'm side by side on camera with a white guy. I was like, I'm just gonna wait. And then I was like, well, I got the show with Barry, so.
That's an interesting rule.
Barry's got a lot of Jordans. Like, I start weighing.
Barry don't count.
Barry,
I mean, he's white.
Barry, A-Leaf.
Why? What'd you make the rule for?
Well, bro, a lot of times, I am the only black dude around white guys. It's a lot of white guys, and I'm the only black guy.
I don't know if I ever showed this tip, but this is a good way to cut a cigar if you want to get the perfect cut every time. If you don't do V cuts, if you do straight cuts,
that's right.
This is a good way to get the perfect cut every time. Like this, you just set it on the table and you cut it instead of trying. A lot of people will hold it.
When they try to do it like that.
Like this.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Just open up the cutter, put the cigar in there like that,
and go chink. He's 100% correct.
As a perfect cut.
And I'm gonna do it wrong because
I did it twice, but also what that does is it opens it up more.
It does.
So you can actually get more smoke and more flavor from it. So that's a good way to get more.
Barry knows his shit, guys.
A little bit. I've been doing this.
Neil deGrasse lemonade.
Neil the ass.
Neil the ass. Lemonade.
So this is interesting. So you swore off white dudes on camera.
Yeah, because this is why.
Okay.
I was the only black dude somewhere.
Okay.
Most times. On a podcast, on whatever. I was the only black dude somewhere. And it got frustrating explaining shit sometimes. Like something would happen in the news. And you're the only black person there. And you're like, I don't really want to have this conversation with white guy. I just don't. You just in those moments as a black guy, you just want to go to a barbershop. You just kind of, for real. Sometimes when shit would happen, you're like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to, and it can get exhausting after a while. Because sometimes it's not funny. Like sometimes we need a couple days to process certain shit, before
I get that.
we're ready to jump on it. And it was that and the seeing a shift in the election in certain people. I was just like, I don't know if I can. I don't think I should just like be around. Like I need to be in the shadows of this because it was personal too. It just didn't feel right to me. And I'm like, I don't really want to. I kind of want to just like be in my own, like have my own observation of it. And if I'm gonna talk about it, just for once in a while, just try to talk amongst like the people in my community, in my culture, and because there's a baseline understanding. Generally speaking, there's a baseline understanding that's there. You're not jumping into it in an sort of uphill battle, like re-explaining, and then you get into that part, and then
you have to have the debate. So you're already exhausted from trying to explain something to somebody that doesn't really understand it culturally.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to, after doing that, then you have to have a debate with that person. After having
exactly.
after having given them the talking points, now you've got a debate with them.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And then it was like that, and it was just
As opposed to just being able to have a conversation. And sometimes you just want to have a like-minded conversation with like-minded people.
I've said this. I understand. It's not right, but I understand certain discrimination hires. They're like, look, we ain't ready yet. We just opened up. Let's just all as white dudes be comfortable in our space. Let's just all as black people. We just want to be comfortable working at our shit. And then when some stuff go down, we'll hire your ass. But for right now, like, I totally, I understand, because you're not able to fully be yourself. You're just not. Like, you have to add that filter there if you have respect for your fellow countrymen and shit like that. You just like, hey, let's not bring that up. That might be a sensitive thing. That might cause some controversy. We at work. This ain't really the time to try to change each other's minds or something like that. So let's just kind of take it easy, keep it easy. So I get wanting to do like 6 months of that. You can't go 50 years. You go 50 years, you're racist. You know
I'm just still not ready to hire black people.
Yeah, you're like,
you're 83.
motherfucker, you a Delta airline.
You are.
You got 100 years in this shit. You ain't ready yet? Yeah.
Look here, Wells Fargo.
All right.
You
All right, what about
literally
this? You
started-
don't have to pay them. Well, where they at then? You didn't say that we didn't have to pay.
Well, nah, I'll be damned.
Nah, so I had kind of was like, I'm going to take a beat.
So you do this show, and we hadn't done this show in forever, but I know you had done a couple other podcasts.
Uh-huh.
And
Carl going.
and those podcasts, I know one of them is with two white dudes, for sure. But that's the only other one that I know about for sure. And
I was doing, at the time,
oh, no, there was two other ones. You're right.
I was doing Unapologetic,
yep.
which
And
is
then
basically two.
white dudes, right wing.
There you go. That shit was
conservative. And then there was the fact that one of them, who I almost got into it with him on Facebook.
You
and
did?
then I thought, man, I'm going to end up saying some shit, and then I'm going to have to come, you know what I mean? But it's whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one was that I could see that being difficult just because of the way that they lean political. I won't even say lean, the way they are,
The way they
politically.
positioned themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the other one was with a couple of guys from the Secret Group,
Yeah.
and but
So-
they were also both white.
Right. And it was like every conversation. The thing is this: every conversation, I said this shit. My favorite green room to be in. I love being in a green room with just black people. You like it? It's a Rocky Patel. Yeah, I know you like that. It's kind of smooth. I always try to just get you different shit, buddy. I see things and I think about you, Barry. No homo.
Please don't say that
Oh,
naked.
pause.
Pause, bro.
I gotta
You
say pause.
You buck ass naked talking about. I see things and I think about.
I think about you, Barry.
Your titties is out. Your balls
Shirtless
is out.
or shirt full. Hard or soft.
Okay, you know what?
And this has been the last on the patio.
This is it. This is truly a Trey on
Watch Barry's speech when this is over with. Listen,
And
brother,
folks-
the next time we do this,
Listen, brother.
you have on. I want you to come in with a tuxedo on.
I need you to show up with a dashi.
A cashmere dashiki.
Leather.
Yeah. Yo, so if it's just black people, honest true, we never bring up race. We just talk sports, comedy, whatever. It's just about the subject. Every time I've been in, whether it's a joke or it's whatever, the race gets mentioned. And a lot of times, sometimes I'm the only black guy somewhere. And, you know, I just treat it like work. Like, yeah, it's work. We in the green room, we hanging, we having fun. But you just blow over it. But after a while, you're like, I don't want to, this ain't going nowhere. It's not like, ain't nothing happening. And then, like, the worst shit is like, when somebody's condescending to you about yo shit, like about they ask you a question about black culture, you answer, and then they be like, well, actually, you be like, just let me have it. Like, even if I'm wrong, do not step in.
Well, actually me, bro. Yeah.
So it's just like trying to I don't do a lot of stuff. I don't be assertive to make sure that I'm comfortable a lot. And so that was like a goal, an overall goal of mine this year. Is like, I don't have to be confrontational about it. Maybe I just take a step back from it, and it's my own personal thing. Like, nah, I ain't doing it or whatever. But man, a lot of good things happened. I was like, who can I celebrate with?
I appreciate it.
And there was no black people. That's a sad thing when you be like, I just want to celebrate with the boys. And you look at your phone and you're like, oh, these are all associates.
Nope. Nope.
Let me go to the blackest person I can think of. Who's the blackest person available in my phone? Barry Laminack.
You are so fucked. You are so fucked. And then you show up butt naked in my house.
Exactly. Then I was like, I'm going to do what a white dude would do. I showed him looking like Bert Kreischer.
I'm sorry, bro. I swear to God, it sounded like you said burnt Kreischer.
That's what I said. Bert Kreischer. Because I'm black.
Oh, that's the funniest shit I've never heard. You're a fool, bro. Oh my God, that's so stupid.
Oh man, that might be a funny character.
Bro.
Bert Kreischer? He does a bus tour, but it's Greyhound. It's like,
he's like, yeah, I got a tour bus.
Yeah.
Bro, and then you get on Greyhound.
Yeah.
You're like, anyways, let me get on this tour bus and get on up out of here. And then they zoom out, and it's all, and the Greyhound goes
I'm
by.
just over talking on a podcast.
You're like talking to him. Anyways, man, we about to get on this tour bus. Let me hit up out of here. Let me hit this road. I'm gonna see y'all on tour. Yeah. All right, everybody, let's get on this bus. Let's go. And then you get out the bus. I'll be like, would you get on the damn
you get
bus,
on the bus,
man?
please? Yeah. Yeah, man.
Oh, bro, that would be hilarious.
So that
would be a great sketch. You got
that would be kind of funny. Bert Kreischer's funny.
Bert Kreischer, bro. That's a whole ass character.
Hey, what's up? I maybe could figure his voice out and do his voice.
You wouldn't be the machine. You got to be somebody else.
That's his laugh.
Yeah.
So giggly.
Dude, that's
not the machine?
Yeah, you got to be something else.
The starter pistol. No, I'm kidding. That's my story.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers, bro.
Thanks for coming on with me, man.
Oh, man.
Long time coming on this.
I don't know how many months. I've had so many things happen.
Mm-hmm.
I might have had 2 kids before.
I still ain't sent me a picture. I even asked
I'll show
for
you
one.
a picture. I don't send pictures.
I even asked for one.
You
ignored me. I
can't.
felt hurt. I just want you to know that.
I don't send pictures.
I just want you to know.
Well, that's weird.
I mean, no, it's not. Your
To
boy
send you a picture of my kids?
Yeah, when your boy has a kid.
Okay.
And you say, man, congratulations. Send me a picture of the kid, man. I want to see the kid.
Interesting.
And you just ignored it. I mean, you didn't even say no. You didn't say fuck you. That's weird.
I didn't say anything.
You didn't say anything. You just left it on red.
Keep in mind, my parents don't have pictures of my kids.
Just left it on red. And that's what I thought as I was like, well, he probably didn't send anybody a picture, which is why he ain't sending me a picture. If I know Trey, he's just not sending pictures.
I'm a private guy. I'm only telling y'all because I just had a sip. If I hadn't drank, y'all would have never known. But
he's already buzzed.
No, I'll show you, man. I just, that is a thing. Like, I never was weird about anything, but it's so weird. Like, the protection and stuff of my kids is as strong.
I get it.
Like, I don't even know what happened, but, like, so far, no pictures, nothing of them online. Barely anybody knows. You know what I mean? Like, I just like keeping it like it's actually a sacred thing to me, like fatherhood.
That's good.
And it means something to me. So, I'm like kind of talking about it online. I mean, on stage, but like not really. Like, I'm just like, I don't.
When you're ready.
Yeah.
Get ready.
And I just like, they're like so small and precious that I'm like, maybe I'll wait. Like maybe when they're old, like there's stuff to talk about. 8, 9 years old, like something like that. And I was like, I mentioned it then, but like now they're just little babies. They're learning how to crawl, and
it's gonna take something like really special. Or
for the chat, they're not twins in the traditional way.
It's gonna take
I
something.
have unorthodox twins.
It's gonna take something like really special,
Right.
I think,
Yeah.
for you to include them, right? Like, it would have to be a moment that's just like too good to not talk about on stage, too funny.
Yes.
Like this bit is too good to pass up.
Yes. 100%.
Because knowing you, I mean, as much material as you have and can create, you're like, I don't need this. I can write about 1,000 other things. I ain't got to write about my kids. I can keep that private. But
Yeah.
if something were to happen where you're like, this is just
I got to bring this up.
good.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at. Like the closest thing I got right now on stage is like, I didn't want to be a dad, but like fatherhood is like, it's being good at something that you didn't want to be. It's like you get a house and you just wanted a house, and all of a sudden you find out you're a really good handyman. You're like, oh shit, I now know how to install water heaters. Like that wasn't what you went after, but you like, damn, I got pretty good at making sure we got hot water. So it's like kind of, and I didn't really want to do it, but most men don't. Most men do not want to be fathers. If you meet a man that wants to be a father, his dad was either absent or terrible. That's most times because the guy's like, I wanna prove. Like the dude that really wanna is like I wanna prove, I wanna be better than he was, I wanna whatever. That's most time the guy that really wants to.
so?
It's a void. You go, I didn't get it, so I think I can fill this void.
I see
by
the
being
psychology. I mean, I can see the psychology in it, but then I think too, I could see maybe where some guys had that growing up,
Mm-hmm.
and then maybe want.
So no,
Maybe
I go.
no.
So my twist is, well, I mean, that could possibly be like I'm generalizing for the sake of comedy. My thing is like my dad was good and present, and I'm like, I don't want to do that to somebody. I don't want to do that. I don't want to wake you up at 3 a.m. to take the trash out because you need to know how to be accountable. Like that. That's hard on me. I gotta wake up at 2:30 to notice the trash, and then I gotta think for 30 minutes on if I'm gonna wake him up or not. It go fine. All right. Hey,
Get your ass up and
get
be
your ass up and
responsible.
take this trash. Yeah, it's like I don't want to do that to somebody. Like
That's funny. That's true though.
so. Yeah, it's like that's
Well-
like so far what I got so far. Like
Yeah.
that's like a little different enough than
That is funny though. But
You
see,
know.
now my dad, well,
every relationship with father son is always complex. I forgot how it goes. I'm gonna fuck this up. So, but basically, this is the trajectory. When you growing up, like in your like before you're a teenager, you like admire your dad. Like you idolize your dad. Then when you become a teenager, you sort of either rebel or resent your dad. Like there's a resentful stage, and that lasts for a while. And then like supposedly 35 and up, you humanize your dad. So you start like that's the cycle. So you start to, and that's what makes it complex because you still have the mix of being a child and a teenager. You still have those things. Now that's the natural trajectory. If your dad didn't like do anything really fucked up and traumatizing,
Right.
It's even worse if you got bad memories
Right.
of like you have a reason to resent them.
Right.
But just good, solid guy. That's like the normal trajectory is they admire you, they resent you, then they humanize you. So that's why they say if you're good to your kids, they will come back.
you know what I always found interesting with my dad was I always, and this is interesting with even like with people you meet from high school. And I don't know, this is me, but and it might not be the case with everybody. But I know like with my dad to a certain degree, and then like not you know like the few years leading up to when he passed away.
Right.
But I mean, at a certain point, even in my early 30s, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But it took a long time for me to realize that we were both adults.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
You always feel like you're the kid. You're
Yeah.
always a kid. And that goes back to like when you would, like in high school, I think you when you meet or when you run into somebody from high school, it's almost like you resort back to
That's exactly right.
what you were in high school. If
Yeah.
they were a dominant personality or if you were a quiet personality, and maybe you're not now or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I always felt like that was kind of the case where it was like, you know what I mean?
That's
like
very
you
true,
kind of
Barry.
went back to
Mm-hmm.
that moment where you're like 16 again.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just
Yeah.
for that. And you're like, you could be 40 years old.
Yeah.
And you bump into somebody from high school that was maybe a star athlete, and maybe you were kind of nerdy at the time. And maybe now, you're killing it, bro. You got
Yeah.
your 6-figure income and hot bitches and all
Yeah.
that shit. But you run into that dude, and he may be working in a goddamn.
This is why-
he might be working in a lumber yard making $6 an hour. You know what I
Right.
mean? But you run into that dude, and for a moment, maybe not the whole time, but for a moment,
Yep.
you're going to revert to back to that 16-year-old introvert.
That's
and
right.
He's going to revert back to that 16-year-old bully or star athlete.
That's
And that interaction is going to take place for a moment where it's like you flip roles.
That's very true, bro.
It's
That's
crazy.
so
It's
true.
just human nature. And I think that's true with our parents.
Yeah.
Like you forget that I'm an adult, bro. I'm 35. I know you're 60 and you're my dad, but I'm a goddamn adult, bro.
Yeah.
Why am I still intimidated by you
Yeah.
or feel like
Yeah,
we're
so,
equals?
So I
You know what I
explained this
mean?
to my dad. It's funny, like my dad's like super loosened up, chill, but my life is so wild to him that I think he views it just like, yeah, that's Trey. Like he's just always been like I'm the craziest of the kids.
Are you?
So it's just, yeah, that's Trey. Like how I am with the pictures. Like everybody taking pictures, I'm loud. Don't post shit. You enjoy it in the moment. Like I'm very that. Like
Nobody is
nobody
posting.
posts shit. And so even when I'm not there, that shit is felt.
Really?
If I'm away and the kids are hanging out and all the grandkids are together, my kids are there, they be like, hey, y'all remember, don't post shit.
We're not allowed to post. Trey
If you
said.
want to, crop his kids out. We're just gonna fuck my kids up. They're gonna be like, why we in none of the family photos? Well, you gotta look at the original,
Shut
baby.
up, Blanket.
Yeah.
It's like Michael Jackson's kids. Shut up, Blanket. Sit down, West.
Be quiet.
Northwest. Sit down,
Be
North.
quiet, throw pillow. But nah, yeah, you human, like that's the natural trajectory. Now it obviously takes longer if something bad happened, a fight, your dad was shitty and blah, blah, blah. But usually if you've done work on yourself, you can look at that moment for what they were going through, whatever. You start empathize, because you as an adult, you have your own experiences. So you start seeing like, oh shit, like I can't imagine this amount of stress. I can't imagine, like, hopefully I don't reveal too much, but it's like one of the shittiest times with my dad, like worst times that like led to me moving out and everything. My dad was going through like extreme tax trouble where it was like, if I don't take care of this shit, I'm going to go to prison for tax evasion.
Damn.
Right? He was like depending on somebody to take care of it, and they was not. So now he's got this high tax bill and shit. So he was
I'm
not
making sure.
fun to be around.
Oh, fuck. I can imagine, bro.
He-
That's a level of stress
Yeah.
you just don't want.
Well, you're working, you're working like 60, 70 hours a week, and the IRS is taking like 85% of that. So, now you're like, you're relying on your other sources of income. And now my dad, straight edge guy. My dad don't do shit. No vices. No drinking, no smoke, no nothing.
That's good.
So when I hear his stories, I be like, you did all that shit sober? Yeah, you might be crazy, dog. You just operating off of your childhood. So, That was a bit I was doing. Was like if you go to prison,
trauma.
yeah. If you go to prison for like if you wasn't under no substances when you committed your crimes, you did all your crimes sober, you should get more years. Oh, you fucked up for real. At least everybody else is influenced by some drug or alcohol. You just influenced by your childhood trauma? Yeah. Yeah, Judge. I think you need 10 more years to think about it.
Yeah. You get life plus 10.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Like,
Yeah,
bro.
That's because you're psycho.
You was in your right mind.
You knew?
You knew what you was doing.
Oh, that's funny, bro.
So anyway, like just trying to make sure I'm on top of that. You know, that was one of the reasons, like, to stop drinking. Just be more present, be around, be in the moment. Like, try to be I think I'm pretty solid. The women say I'm a solid dad. So
that's what's up.
That's all that matters. If they feel like I'm a good dad, that's all that matters. That's all that matters.
It don't matter what your family thinks.
Yeah.
It don't matter what your friends think. It don't matter what the internet thinks. All that matters is what the kids think.
Yeah.
It once they're old enough to know better, and right now what the moms think.
Yeah,
That's
man.
literally all that matters.
Yeah.
And really, once the kids get old enough,
it just matter about them.
It don't matter what the moms think.
Yep.
I mean, right now it matters what they think.
For sure.
But once the kids get old enough, it really don't matter what the moms think, man.
My kids love me. It's great. It's a cool feeling.
That's
the best. So, but I'm gone a lot.
Yeah.
Now.
I just saw a photo of you on stage.
I haven't even made my post yet. I'm waiting on some more photos.
I saw you and Mo and Cypher.
Yeah.
And I don't know who the other dude was.
That's his manager, Mustafa. Who said to me, man, if you get your shit together, I'll manage you.
Oh, no shit.
Because he hadn't seen me since December of 2023. And all the stuff that I was doing was like brand new at that time. So he hadn't seen it it's like, and he see me.
It's kind of how I felt
man,
when I did my set the other night.
At Punchline? You feel like,
You know, it wasn't new, but it wasn't my best
Yeah.
Because I promised everybody I would do newer shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I did, and it wasn't, I didn't do the April Fool's joke.
Oh, you didn't? Damn.
I even mentioned on stage, I was like, because I tried to, do it, rewrite it with the twist that we talked about. Because then Nitra showed up just to hang out in the green room. I forgot she wanted a guest set, but Zach wasn't there. And then so she chilled in the green room for a bit. But I ran it by her and Kenise. Mm-hmm. And they kind of said the same thing you did about the cancer part.
Yeah, they're like, don't do
it. So I was like, so on stage, I was like, yeah, all my comedy friends said I shouldn't do this bit. So fuck them, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
And then I was like, nah, I'm not going to
do it. Yeah.
Everybody's like, do it. I was like, nah, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to, but I think I'm still going to try to do it because I'm headlining Hyenas this weekend in Fort Worth.
That is right.
So I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to do it this weekend.
Definitely do it.
Because it's 5 minutes and a 45 minutes.
And it's a timeless joke because April Fool's is a thing.
Yeah, it's one of those things where I can, I can squeeze it in and work on it. And now is the time when I can do it.
Definitely.
Because it's not going to affect, it ain't going to matter.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just didn't want to, I was already doing newer stuff. I did some new shit, brand new shit that I had just wrote that day.
Yeah.
But, it was one of those things.
Bro.
It was a fun set. We had a good time.
The wildest shit, man. Where do you want me to start? What do you want to know? Where are we at?
Yeah. So
I've already revealed I have very sorry pullout game. So
and no clothes.
Yeah, no.
So let's see. So first of all, because goddamn, it's been
months.
I don't know when's the last time we did this. But let me start by saying first, congrats, man. I got to watch season 2 of Mo. For those of you that have not.
Oh, man.
You got to go out and check out season 2 of Mo on Netflix.
It's a masterpiece.
It is.
It's legit a masterpiece.
I wanted to text him, but I feel like he would just be like, whatever. He wouldn't give a fuck.
He would love it. Even if he don't, just to let you know, because guys like him, like now being around these guys, they get so many texts.
Yeah.
But they appreciate, even if they don't get back to it, they appreciate it. I see him see shit come in and respond out loud and then start talking about it. and never send it to the person.
You know, it's funny because it's funny because I didn't know how I stood with Mo until somebody said something. He was like, "Man, I've been fucking with Barry forever. That's my dude." I was
like Barry, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know, but I really, and I mean this, I really truly mean this, and I was gonna text it to him, but it was one of those things where I was like, Mo don't give a fuck. But I mean, I had Mo on my radio show several times, so I mean,
Right.
I've known Mo for a while, and
Right.
Big Ed and I, Mo knew Ed, and so it was like, I've run with Mo in the similar circles as Mo for a while, so it's not like we knew each other, but like I said, I had him on the show a couple times when he was promoting shit in town, and
yeah.
so we've been cool for a while. But I really, bro, I sat down and watched it. One, because I wanted to see you, and you fucking killed it.
Thank you, man.
You fucking killed it.
Thank you.
The fact that they just let you riff that scene.
I went on for a good while.
It looked written. It was really good, dude. I was impressed.
Thanks, bro.
You killed it.
Yeah.
You fucking
Mo was
killed it.
throwing lines out. I was saying them. I was trying stuff, doing stuff. The end part is me. Mimosas, that's me.
I love that, dude.
Yeah, he really, the best thing, I think I talked about this, because I've been here since we shot it, but I might didn't talk about it, but like, we're doing the scene, the best thing he did, like, this is shit where it's just genuine love, looking out, and I had talked about this. I have had a lot of people, I don't say a lot, I'll say 10 people, about 10 or more, like 10, around 10 people, promise me stuff and not follow through on it, right? And it's been 3 people, and I'll say 3 people that have fulfilled those promises. One, Andrew Santino. I met Andrew Santino.
I was just checking this.
Yeah. I met Andrew Santino last March. He was like, I like you, bro. I want to bring you on the road. Yeah. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. I've been told that a bunch of times. You don't got to whatever. He was
You
like,
don't even have a soul.
he was like, what do you mean, dude? I was like, bro, motherfucker, anytime I feature for anybody, they say that, I hit him up. I never hear from him. Yeah. He go, all right, you come to L.A., you hit me up. We're going to go smoke cigars. We're going to hang out. I haven't had a chance. I haven't been to L.A. to do that yet. But he was like, and I will give you some dates. Now, I will be honest with you. I got a list of people that I give dates to. So if you hit me up and there's no spots yet, just know it's because I'm working my way through my list. But I got you.
Fair enough.
Hit him up. We did San Antonio. He was like, I got you. When you get done doing your run with Mo, hit me up. We're going to get you into this. And he say, but I will always text you back. You got my number? Use my number. I'm not just giving you my number just to give you my number. If I get a new number, you'll get the new number. Like, we're tight. I could text him right now. He's going to text me back. Even if it's just, hey, bro, what's up? Just checking in. He going to be like, my dog, what's up, man? Good to see you. I hope everything's good. He's kept his promise.
That's dope.
Slay Ham kept his promise. Told me, I'm going to take you to Europe. We can do some dates. We can create some stuff together. He did exactly that. Took me to Europe twice. We made stuff. We cool. Kept his promise. And Mo Ammer told me, I'm going to put you on the show. You're going to open up for me on the world tour. You're like my little brother. I get something. I'm definitely looking out for you the whole time. Kept his promise. Everybody else lied.
I'm going to tell you, man.
Everybody else lied. So
I feel that. You know what? I learned a lesson in this business, man. Early on, you remember Big Ed Blake?
Hey, in passing.
Yeah.
I had one conversation with Big Ed. I was like, hey, I don't know if you saw this.
Get the fuck away from me.
He went, this is what he did. Something similar to that. I was like, hey, Ed, I'm sorry to bother you. I did a joke, and I was wondering, I didn't see it. It's like, all right, fine. But he was like, go ahead, do it. Because he said, you came up and was like, hey, I don't want to, like, the humbleness. I was, I don't know, 3 months in or something. So, he was nice. He said that. I didn't see you. I didn't watch. I wasn't paying attention. But go ahead.
Ed was prolific on stage, man. Mm-hmm. Ed was a beast. And Ed was like, he was in the game for a minute. And he had started headlining more and more.
Oh, okay.
It was surprising to me he didn't headline all the time. He was still featuring a lot for some reason, which was crazy. And I don't know why, because he was a killer.
Right.
But the more he started headlining, the more he promised, hey, man, I'm going to take you on the road.
Mm-hmm.
He passed away. My brother Touche.
Right.
When we finally found each other and connected again, it was literally like we hadn't seen each other in 4, 5, 6 years.
Right.
And we happened to see each other in the Houston Comics Facebook page. He was like, Barry? I was like, oh, Dante, which I know him as Dante because that was what he went by. Touche was his stage name. That was his middle name. So he went by Touche for a stage name. But I was like, Dante, what the fuck? He was like, bro, you do comedy now? I was like, yeah. We both wanted to be stand-ups.
Right.
Like, I wanted to be it since I was 8. He fell in love with it when we started watching Def Comedy Jam.
Right.
But he was doing it, and he was having some success. And, Billy was one of his, Billy D. Washington was one of his mentors. And he did a lot of shit with Olivia and overseas with the troops. He was doing some cool shit. And he was like, bro, we need to get together and write and tour. Literally, first time I had seen him in, 5 years. And a week later, he passed away.
That's crazy.
And then opening for John Witherspoon, and he was like,
I'm going to take it. Yeah.
He goes, man, you ever been to Charlotte Improv? And I was like, no. He goes, brother, I'm going to get you into Charlotte Improv. He goes, I don't know that I can take you with me. But he's like, I'm there in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to get you into the Charlotte Improv. I was like, hell yeah, bro. Literally, that was his last show, was the one that I did with him.
Wow.
He went back to L.A. and passed away. And it was a lesson I learned that people will do anything to get out of keeping their word. They'd rather die.
Yeah, but
than
keep their word.
Motherfucking word, bro. They were like, fuck it, I'll just kill myself. I don't want to keep this motherfucker. I'm not taking him on the road with me. I'll die first.
And the key to it all is find somebody healthy that will take you on the road with them.
And I don't mean kindness. I mean they don't have congestive heart failure.
Yes, when
somebody's
like,
2 of these motherfuckers died from.
Oh wow. When they go, hey, I'm gonna take you on the road. You go, when the last time you been to the doctor? I need your blood test, bro.
Do you have a good heart? You'll be like, yeah, I'm pretty nice. No, that's not what I mean.
Your cholesterol too.
I'm gonna need an EKG from you, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, your cholesterol too high to have a feature.
Yeah. I'm gonna take you on the road with me. The hell you are?
You just ate some ribs.
you don't know it, bro, but you gonna die in a week.
Oh, that's so funny, man.
Bro, yeah. So any comic out there that's watching this or can hear this, don't offer to take me on the road with you. That's a death sentence.
Yeah, and your chest been hurting all week. Damn,
that Barry's funny.
My left side been numb. All right, bro, don't promise me shit.
You know what, Barry? I'm gonna tell don't say it.
Don't say it, because you're gonna die.
I'm a jinx like a motherfucker, boy. Yeah, that's the lesson.
But the one of the dopest things he did, bro, was riffing the scene, doing the scene. He goes, hey, hold up. Because I think he could feel they were about to move on. So maybe. But he just went, hey, I want close-ups on Trey. That's what I want. I want close-ups on Trey. Make sure we get that. They go, all right, we're going to get it. All right. Okay. So they run the scene one more time. And they bring them close-ups over, bro, and they bring them cameras and shit up.
That's nerve-wracking.
And this is when you find out how dark-skinned you really are. Boy, them motherfuckers was adjusting them lights for a minute. Barry, them motherfuckers, no, more saturation. They was like, we don't even know what this is. And
can we get some more Kelvin?
Yeah. And I had them cheap-ass Walmart glasses, so the glare was bad. So they was like, hey, man, lean.
You got to put
lean like
down,
this. So I had to do the scene.
Yeah. It's awkward,
real awkward. They like, all right, now say. I'm like, if he deported, then why? It was weird to act like that. I looked turtleish.
And then you look at it, and it looks natural.
It looked natural, yeah. And
it's weird, though, on camera.
And he gave me a big tip. Quick, bro. Be quick. Think fast. Think quick. Think one-liners. Because I was doing long riffs. And people were laughing. I was trying to break people. And it was like, we can't use none of that. Yeah. Because how we going to cut through that, Trey? Like, you're moving, it's too much. The content, so it's like, think quick. They say a line, have 6, 7 responses back. Yeah. So I did that plus all the long riffing.
Have you ever taken, improv or acting classes?
I did improv, yeah. So
Man, you know one of the best things I did was take an acting class. I took, it was probably almost a year
Okay.
of acting classes. I did improv, but it was fucking stupid. Doing all the fucking zip zop beep bop fucking pre warm up bullshit. I wanted to slap every nerd in the, I wanted to punch every one of them nerds in the throat. Man, fuck, this is the stupidest shit.
She sells seashells by the seashore. You're like,
Fuck you, Sarah.
Yeah.
Stupid bitch. We're gonna get out there and you're gonna do some shit. I'm out there yes and your stupid ass.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
Fucking improv was the worst. But acting classes were dope because it really taught me a lot of stuff about that kind of thing, right? Like it taught you about camera and it taught you about not just like lines, but movements.
Right.
Because you learned that like when you're on camera, it's a box.
Right.
And you can't be
Oh yeah, you got this much clearance.
Your
face
is this. Like so you can't be like, hey, because you're in this box. So you gotta be like, hey.
Real subtle.
What?
Everything's subtle.
Yeah. Everything is just like, shut up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat your ass. Fuck, like
Exactly.
it's very small.
Yep.
That's acting.
Mm-hmm.
Cause like I'm real animated, and so man, when I first got into acting class, it was a struggle because I'm a comic, I'm on stage, and that's you got to be big, on stage, unless your style is like Stephen Wright.
Yeah,
And
more
where
subtle.
you're, you know, understated. But no, man, I'm like, you know, super animated and energy. And he was like, he's like, think about this, Barry. You're in a movie theater. The fucking screen is 90 feet tall. Your big ass face is filling the screen. If you're up there, you look like you're on meth and shit.
Exactly.
Bro, you got to be very understated.
So less is more.
I was like, wow.
Yep. Yeah, that's the
And so
biggest thing you learn.
shit like
Less
that.
is more.
Man, that's
So, but
it was
he
cool.
did that, bro, and that was the best. And he gave me good screen time.
That's great.
And my voice is like, and so did that, man.
So you should have got SAG.
I'm
as
SAG.
well. Yeah,
Got my
that's great.
SAG card.
That's
I'm in
great.
there. Yeah, he
That's
got
a
me in
big
there.
deal, man. That's
Big
tough
deal.
to get.
He got me in there, so he was like, "Oh, you can't get no insurance." He was like, "You gotta get another job. You gotta make at least $7,500 on the next job.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, we'll take care of that." he's like
So
the
dope,
best,
dude.
bro. Like so, and it's learning how his wheels turn now,
That's part of it.
and being like,
Part of it.
and learning your job as the opener. Any comics out there, young comics, this is a big lesson I learned because I was very like, I'm sick of doing these fucking jokes. I'm sick of these jokes. I'm sick of it. I'm a creative.
I want to do new shit.
Right? So, no, it's really just, you don't give a fuck what you do. Make sure that crowd, right? Okay. Make sure that crowd is lit up. I don't care what you do. Go out there and kill it. So this is the luxury. So I guess I'll take you through this past week. I guess I'll do that because my life has been awesome, bro. Like I'm not even kidding. Like
Shit said Dante Touche Jackson has to be 5 hood names combined into one.
That is hilarious.
Rest in peace.
They buried him with a do-rag.
Bro, oh my God. Like a military burial?
Yeah, like a...
They presented it to me.
Yeah, 22 gun salute. It's all 38 specials.
Siren, pow, 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 pow.
Pow! That is hilarious. Damn, that's funny.
Bro, that's a
That is
sketch.
really funny.
That's
That
a
is a
sketch.
sketch for sure.
We gotta write that shit
Or
down,
a
bro.
Wayans brother
Oh
movie.
my God.
That's a scene
a
in the
bit-
Wayans brother
yeah,
movie for
oh,
sure.
write
Like,
that
oh
shit
my
down.
God, it's funny.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
Okay.
Keep going.
Man, I don't even know where to. So, I did that burlesque show for 2 months, which was fun.
With
Empire Strips Back. It's a Star
I
Wars
kept
based
seeing
burlesque show.
ads for that. I was like, first of all,
The
the
inescapable
fuck is
ad.
wrong with my algorithm?
Yeah, I want to know how much money they poured into it, cause it's
That
like,
one bitch
bro,
in them boots was hot.
everybody was like,
I know she wasn't on the show. Because look, one thing I learned about what is it?
Burlesque? I'm not
It's nothing but big bitches.
Man, let me tell you, this one here, they rule out big bitches. Let me tell you what's on this shit. All the big bitches is pulling the curtain. You could be a stagehand. You ain't finna be on stage though.
Can I be a stagehand? You more like a stage fist.
I brought one of them out. This is our stage manager. They're like, hey, what the fuck? Hey, bro, don't ever do that shit again. We have standards around here, Trey. No love handles. Oh, I apologize. I'm sorry. But no, man, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, that was her name, Love Handles.
Love handles.
Because they all got names and shit.
Beautiful, like
lovey handles.
women. They're all dancers. Like these are all dancers. Like they're not like
that would be a great burlesque name.
Love handles.
Lovely handles.
Lovely handles. Oh, that's funny. Right. So no, that's really funny. So but very talented women. Like, cool vibe, cool hang, no drama. Like, excited to go to work every day. Excited to go to work every day. Few young girls that's like got annoying young girl energy. Oh my God, fucking yeah. They're repeating TikToks nobody know. You know what I mean? They like, like they quote it like movies. Like how we would quote, if I say a thing from a
like
movie.
We would quote Boys in the Hood?
Yeah. Ricky! Whatever the fuck, right? They're doing that with TikTok. I have no idea what these clips are. So it was like they're full of energy. Everybody else is just like, let's get to work, bro. We got 2 shows tonight. So, but fun, but valuable lesson. Got paid handsomely. Also, big lesson I learned on hosting, energy. Sustaining the crowd, keeping their attention, being interesting, improving, veering away from material you have set to just like play with the crowd and be in the room and be in the moment. Like I learned valuable lessons. Like it was just fun, and I did it for 2 months. We had 5 shows. Let me see, 1 Wednesday, Thursday, so 6 shows a week. For what is that? 6 shows a week for 8 weeks. 48 shows. 48 shows. You do that shit.
That's work.
That's work, and you learn how to
good doing that.
Right, and you learn how to do it. And I learned how to do it. I learned how to bring up the next person, right energy, whatever. So when we did,
I remember when like at the joke joint. I'm sorry, but I remember at the joke joint. Bro, you'd get a hosting
month of shows. Yeah,
man,
the month of hosting shows.
You'd be a killer.
So all this comes into play.
Same concept, right?
Mo does the pop-up shows. Punchline.
Oh, yep.
He's like, you hosting. So at first, I'm raggedy. I'm real raggedy. I'm just going, hey, loosey goosey is I'm gonna try some shit. Blah, blah, blah. It's not going good. Mo starts giving me hosting tips. Now what I've learned is just listen and say copy or got it, big bro. Okay, appreciate that. Don't try to be like, I know how to fucking. Well, why you didn't do it? If you knew, you'd have did. I wouldn't be doing this if you do. So if you know it and you didn't do it,
I can't stand when people do that.
You gotta just sit in. I know this and I didn't do it, and you gotta just eat the cake that's coming at you, which is I'm telling you this because you didn't do it. You might know it. I don't know that you know it because I saw you didn't do it. So now I'm telling you what to do,
bro. There's nothing I can't stand more like when you see somebody, because that would happen to me all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Is I'd go headline a show. That happened last time I was in Wichita. This motherfucker went up. He was the host. Ate a dick, and I gave him notes. I'm like, bro, you can't go out and then when you end a joke and it don't go well, hey, fuck you, motherfuckers. That shit was funny as fuck. Fuck you.
You the host.
I'm like, bro, you can't do that. First of all, like, if it wasn't funny, if they didn't laugh, it wasn't funny. You can't tell them, fuck you, that's funny. Like, that's not a punchline or a save.
Or a save, exactly.
Like, that's just you. That's just angry.
I'm pissed off.
Yeah. So, like, I'm getting notes. He goes, I know. I'm like, no, you don't. Because if you knew, you would, like, that's like.
You got to just eat it.
Nothing makes me more mad than.
But I understand coming back what I know.
Well, then why am I helping you?
Because it's like, I know in the moment, you're like, fuck. Like you, I should have. And you're like, the worst feeling is.
What was the other thing we did that we were going to write down? I'm sorry. So I wrote down the hood funeral like a military funeral, but we were talking about something else.
The gun. It's connected
to that. No, I know, but that was in the sketch. Yeah. Fold up the do-rag, presented on the knee, 21 gun salute with Glocks, shooting them sideways. But there was something else we talked about that we were like, that would make a good sketch.
I don't remember.
Fuck, I have to go back
Chat,
and watch
remember,
the show.
and say.
Yeah, I have to go back and watch the show because we were like, that would be a good sketch.
Yeah. So
you're Bert Kreischer.
Bert Kreischer is a
gotta
good,
write that
yeah,
down
the
for you.
Greyhound bus and shit. Yeah. So, yeah, B. So, if you know, if you do know and somebody's correcting you, just take it. Because the reason they telling you is because you didn't do it up there. So, I'm not hosting well. And I can feel it because my set's not going good. Plus, I'm not hosting well. I'm not bringing people up well. Like I'm kind of clumsy.
And that's an art.
It is. So
I took pride in that shit.
Mo comes to me and was like, "Hey man, when you bring me up, no more clapping while I'm talking. You've done this every time you've brought me up. I want you to switch it up. No more clapping while I'm talking. They already know why they here. I don't need you to hype them up. Just go straight into whatever my intro is, my credits, whatever, and then say my name, and then let them organically do it. That way, by the time, this is why, when you like how he is, a name like that, when he come out, you need all of the, I'm wasting all of the excitement in all of the pre-clap. So it's like, just say it, woo, like it's low. And then when he comes out, it goes up another boost. Versus, woo,
Start clapping.
Start clapping. Yeah,
Start clapping.
it's too much.
That's so stupid. I can't.
So-
I never liked that shit.
But I was like, I was
yeah.
doing that because I'm like, I don't really how the fuck do it. Like I'm trying to figure out it out. I don't host a lot, which he knew. You don't fucking host a lot. When you showed up and you had to do 10 minutes, it's because you was just doing 2 hours he's like, all right, you don't host a lot. But that month at Joke Joint, the reason repetition is important is because you know how to tap into an energy that you're familiar with. That's what all getting reps in is so when you're in a certain situation, you can tap into that energy again. So I'm like, okay, I got to go up and just standardly host. I'm a host. So I go up, how you doing, da-da-da. I dress my shades, blah, blah, blah. Hey, y'all here, we going to have a good time tonight, blah, blah, blah. Go into my set. Now I just want to do well. I just want to go up and just do well. So I do what I'm supposed to do, boom, 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 knock it out the park, bring up Uzzer, the guy middling, go up, Mo say, hey, you got a minute joke? Yeah, go do a minute joke. I need a palate cleanser. This motherfucker did a bunch of political shit. That's what I plan on doing tonight. Need to reset him. Go up, I go do my joke, bam. All right, y'all, boom, 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 da-da-da-da, bring it up, bam. At the show, Mo, hey, bro, you a pro. You a pro. I gave you the note. You went and adjusted. That's how you host. That's good. And he's just showing me, be a good host. Like, take pride in being a good host. Host it well the rest of the time. So now the trust is built. If we got a show, he like, look, I want you to go and I got a lot of guest comics coming up on the thing with us. I want you to go out and host. So you show you know how to do it. So I was doing it like, yeah, I know how to. Like I was like, yeah, I know how to host, bro. He was like, yeah, whatever. You still doing those bad habits. He's like fucking with me, breaking balls, but he's like, you're a pro. Like you know how to do everything in comedy, which is my whole goal. So, wait, man, we chilling. I don't know what's finna happen. Got to fly up so I got to go do Cap. That's when I called you. When did that? Fun. Look, not that big of a crowd, but okay. Go out. I did like an hour 5. On the show, Michael Day host. Dulce Mac. Like I like to, when I go to another city and there's Houston people there, I want it all Houston on the lineup.
Oh, really?
It just makes me comfortable in the green room.
Okay.
Because we all come from the same, we all know the thing, the comfortability in the green room, the conversation. That's important to me. Like, I need that puts me in a good mindset. I don't want to be in the green room defending black people to white people or explaining black people to white. I don't want to have a race conversation. And, you know, it's not comfortable. But if we just going up and we just talking shit, we just talking shit in the green room, whatever it be.
Especially if you know them.
Exactly.
It's familiar. Yeah.
You're familiar,
You're relaxed. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
you're not babysitting. You're not, You know, burnt off your mustache.
Bro. Now that Monday I had a show at Secret. that was called Before I Get Out of Here. It was like my show before I go and do the shows on the road for the tour. And that was like me just like going crazy about a bunch of shit. It'll never be released. It'll never be seen. I look back at it afterwards. Should have said a lot of that shit. But I needed to say all that shit. I needed to get it out to reflect on it, to see it and be like, you tripping. Or you got a good point right here. That's a good bit. That's a good point. Maybe you keep that and phrase it differently. Mm-hmm. So got different feelings about it. Like literally the day, like when I watched it, I was like, I don't even feel this way anymore. But that means it worked. It was cathartic. Yeah. So do cap, do like an hour 5, get off stage. Kevin Iso, brilliant mind, like great comic, just like love Iso. He stayed and watched. I was worried. I was really worried. I was worried because I'm kind of doing everything for the second time, and I don't know how everything is going to go and flow and everything. Out on stage, he was like, hey, all that shit fire. He's like, that's fire. And that meant a lot because his bits are complicated and he executes that shit well.
Kevin's good.
And I will text him and be like, you don't understand. I appreciate that compliment so much because I needed that. He was like, great. He's like, you got a lot of room to work. A lot of room to work with. Like, you got bits that you can add shit to it if you really listen back and blah, blah, blah. He was like, this bit and that bit, these are strong. Like, thank you, bro.
That's good.
Go out, do another set.
Well, see, like, that's dope, man. When guys like that give you a compliment, that's like, like, that's like for me, like when you give me compliments or when you tell me stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, I look at you like that, like you look at Kevin. It's like everybody has those guys that, man, when somebody tells you, yo, that shit is good or that shit means something.
That means a lot, bro.
That gives you the confidence to go, okay, I'm going to work on that shit.
It did. That's exactly what I was
you
like,
need to hear, too,
okay, I'm good.
Moment. You need, sometimes, like, people don't realize that, but I don't care how good you are as a comic, because I feel like I'm good. I feel like, in the last couple of years, and this is wild, bro. Mm-hmm. Next week, the 17th is 12 years for me. Mm-hmm. A week from tomorrow, 12 years doing this shit. And then really, that's just a woodpecker.
Wow.
Isn't that wild?
I've only heard that on cartoons.
Bro, literally in the last 2 years is when I really started to feel like I belonged.
Right, that feeling.
Isn't that crazy? But like,
it takes forever.
And it does, and even then, you still you do some things, and then you're like, maybe I don't. You still question it. But like when you start to get validation, you don't really need the validation, but sometimes you just need that nod or that from certain peers, not all your peers, but sometimes you just need certain peers to go.
It's certain guys that think a certain way.
That you respect.
That's right. And they give you a compliment.
It's
you
not
go
like you need them to be like,
thank you.
You just like, I respect you. I respect what you do. And so when you're like, yeah, that was fire, you're like, that means something. Yeah.
I mean, so I was like, thanks. So I went and did another spot, and I took like this bit I've been doing about I like bad cops that are good people. And it's like a bad cop ain't just somebody that shoots you. A bad cop is somebody that just don't want to do their job. Like sometimes, like you're clearly doing something illegal, and the cop like, all right, cut that shit out and go home. That's a bad cop. Like, I'm doing a crime, and you like, I'm not even finna stop this crime. I'm a crime stopper, and I'm gonna tell you just go home.
Just get out of here.
Don't do that shit in front of me. You know what I mean? Like,
there are cops.
There's cops like that. So, and I tell a couple stories about it or whatever. Stay out late. Got an early flight, 6 a.m. flight to Vancouver. Little 40-minute layover in Seattle. So, do all that, bro. Get to Vancouver. Yeah, I'll tell you this shit. So, I get to Vancouver. Get ready to get the Uber to the hotel. I didn't commute. Now, Mo is on my ass about communication. He's terrible at it.
Okay. Oh, shit. No, I just texted you, though.
No, my watch is recording everything I'm saying.
Oh, I was just gonna say,
I was gonna send it to somebody.
Well, no, I just texted you
the sketch I did. Yeah. So, bro, I go to land in Vancouver. So Mo's like, "We come to this hotel. You non-communicating, blah 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 blah." So I'm like, oh, damn. I'm like, I sent it in the group text where he's like, there's no flight number, asshole. So, you know, he needs that to track it. Okay, Trey's going to be on time, blah, 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 da, da, da. We know. You can set everything up because he wants you to be comfortable. Yo, he gets here, bro. Let's get him something to eat. Let's get him this. And make sure he got time to do whatever he want to do. I know he like to smoke cigars. I know that he just wants to accommodate you.
That's cool.
He is, but it's no
So cool.
explanation in this is why I need you to communicate. It's figuring it out on the spot. So you go, okay, that's why I need to say whatever. So get there, get in the Uber, bro. Ride in the Uber, a little quiet. Guy goes, driver.
You had on clothes?
Yes. Nah, bro, I had on a wave cap and some Adidas slides. Nah.
Burnt Kreischer in the
Bert
building.
Kreischer in the building. That's a character, bro.
Oh, it's gotta
That's
be,
gotta
dog.
be a character online. It's
That's
Bert
so
Kreischer.
fucking funny. Okay, go ahead.
So
I gotta text my wife. She don't know we're doing this today.
She don't know I'm naked.
What the fuck?
I'll go out the side.
No,
Okay.
I can't wait to see
Because
her
I was
face.
worried about that. I was like, oh no,
I can't
Nora's
wait.
gonna come and be like, what do y'all got going
I'll
on?
be like, Trey's here, and
I started to be all
he
up.
got you a present.
Yeah. Trey showed up with a gift.
Trey's here, and he can't wait to get a hug.
You like figurines? Because I look like a little. So,
Trey's here, and he brought you a present.
so bro.
2 nipples. 1.5.
1.5. Yeah, 2 nipples on the belly button. So, so I get in the Uber, bro. The driver goes, he goes, hey, where you from? I go, I'm from the U.S. He's like, no, where you from? I go, I'm from Texas. Where you from? I'm like, Houston. He stops the car. No. Where are your people from? I go, Ghana? Oh, Ghana, that's nice. And then just kept driving. I'm like, what the fuck would have happened if I said I didn't know? I don't know if you know about slavery, my man. But a lot of shit got lost.
Some of us don't know, man.
And I was like, oh, I'm glad I got in with 23andMe before they bankrupt. I'd have been fucked in this Uber.
I said, get out.
Oh, you don't know? We have a place for you.
Yeah, I said, get out.
So he's like, I'm from Ethiopia. I'm like, oh, all right. Like, what the fuck? I'm from Houston, bro.
What are we,
So,
family now?
yeah. So
Do
what
I
is
get a
it?
discount?
Yeah,
Was
like-
I get a friends and family discount on this ride? The fuck is-
So it was real weird, and I was just quiet. The rest of like, this is strange. So I get there, bro. We good. I'm there with Mo. We get ready to prep for the show. All the shows are delayed, bro. Like, we got 2 shows in Vancouver. Shows delayed. Like there's a mix-up. Website said one time, the venue says another time. He's like, what do we do? He's like, man, just push. Like, we'll just push. Fuck it, we'll figure it out. And then they doing yonder bags, you know. So that
Gotta
shit
put the
took
phone
up some
up.
more time and
That's-
shit. Locking
Yeah,
the phones
for y'all
up.
that don't know, like, if you ever been to like a Chappelle show, they lock your phone up. You can't get them out
Can't get them out.
until the end of their show.
End of the show. So, and then once you undo your phone, you got to go outside. So, waiting. I'm like, man. So before we in the hotel, we getting dressed. I'm getting dressed and shit. We in his room getting dressed because we're leaving. We're taking a
you
tour
took
bus.
clothes.
We're on a tour bus. You say, oh, you do have clothes. Yeah. So we get to the hotel. I'm at the hotel because we're leaving. Like right when the show ends, we get on a tour bus and we're driving to Boise. So I'm getting dressed and I go in and like, hey, bro, and he's like praying. So I turn around and he was like, hey, come pray with me. So I'm like, oh shit, this is different. Cause like, you know, at black shows, they'll pray before the show. Everybody holds hands and then one person just starts Father God till it's over with.
Father God.
Father God, this, Father God. They just start Father God.
Father God, thank you for
Well,
this.
I was Muslim.
Yeah.
There's a whole ritual. So he's like, you know how to pray? I was like, kinda. I've seen it, but I don't remember
I watched the show.
He was like, just do what I do. So I'm praying with him, bro.
You're like, which way is east?
Yeah. I'm like, hold on. Let me get my compass.
He's like, what? Trey, what the fuck you doing? I'm getting my compass out,
yeah.
man. He's like, I got you.
I got you. I said, follow me. Your eyes crooked enough. You'll see me. So
Trey's facing east, but
Yeah.
his eyes looking northwest.
yeah, all my shit is northeast. Yeah, all my eyes is northeast. So
Cheating.
I'm cheating. Yeah. So he goes. Let's. Not gonna lie, bro. We pray. Most common feeling ever. I don't even talk. I was like, Mo, thank you for letting me pray with you. Like, I've never done that before, a show like that. Like, thank you. He's like, oh, no problem, bro. Take the Uber over there. We ride over there. We get to the venue at the Vogue Theater. We get there, bro. It's fucking sold out. Like, it's obviously. He said, all right, it's me, Cypher Sound. Cypher's the fucking coolest, bro. He's the coolest. Favorite story about Cypher. We're in San Jose. Cypher goes, because somebody told him about all my threesome stories. They told Mo, I don't say who, but motherfucker shouldn't have been talking. So they was like, bro, how do you, so Cypher's interested. Bro, how do you do it? Like, how, super New York. How the fuck you do it? Like, how do you get the threesome? I was like, well, Cypher, the key to it is you have to get the women to a second location. When you get them to the second location, it makes them have to trust you. Now, it's a risk because if they feel flimsy, they just get an Uber and they leave. But if they trust you, now they trust you to go anywhere. So it's on you to set the vibe at this second location because they don't know anybody. They know the person they're with, the other girl, and they know you. He goes, oh, okay. So we're riding in the Uber around San Jose. He's rolling the window down going, hey, you trying to go to a second location? I'm like, that's creepy, bro. That's not how that works, Cypher. You don't lead with second location.
Cypher, you sound like you.
Exactly. You sound like you in cahoots with the people from Taken. You know what I mean? It's so shit. Yo, you trying to get traffic? That's what it sound like you doing.
I was about to say, you might as well just, hey, you trying to get sex traffic?
Yeah, exactly. I
Oh
got
my
trunk space.
God.
So,
that's crazy.
but Sipes there. What's up, bro? It's a vibe. Like, I'm like, bro, you're my favorite person to be around. He's got crazy stories. If you don't know Cypher Sounds, used to be on Hot 97, discovered Rihanna. Like, he's like the guy. So, was an A&R for Rock Nation, all that kind of stuff. Cypher's the guy. Crazy stories. Lil Kim's DJ, first DJ. Like, he's just the guy, bro. And he's just a cool vibe. Funny as hell. We in Vancouver. Cypher goes out. He's supposed to DJ. And then I go up right after. And then it's me. And then Cypher goes out. Michael Che?
I'm trying to remember when I first saw him. No, I want to. Maybe it was Mo.
Probably so. Oh, yeah, it was definitely.
It was either Mo or it was at the Improv.
Yeah, it was.
But
yeah.
I don't know if it was Mo or if did he ever do anything with Ali or
it was
no?
Mo. It was 100% Mo. Yeah,
It may have been by himself though. I don't know.
could have been. I'm not sure, but most
yeah,
likely
I
probably
was
with
like,
Mo.
oh shit, he does because I know him from music. I
Yeah.
didn't know he did comedy.
Bro, he go out. So one of the girls that's there was like, hey, I dare you to go on stage and say, hey, how do y'all feel being the 51st state? So he's like, that'd be funny. What's up, y'all? Cypher Sound, very famous in New York. What's up, 51st state? Boo! I mean, bro, the biggest, like, oh, shit. He's like,
That's hilarious.
hey, fuckface, it's a comedy show. It's gonna be jokes. Like, he's like,
Yeah, that's hilarious.
bro, get ready to do the shit. He goes, all right, first comic I'm bringing up to the stage, all the way from Houston, tours all over the world with Mo Amma. You might have seen him in season 2 of Mo on Netflix. Give it up for Trey Tutson. Bro, I got a smile. I cannot stop smiling. The happiest I've ever been in my life. Walk out, extra fucking like, oh man, say my name, Big Pop.
No,
There's people that like a few people that recognize me from the show, and it's a pretty good. Oh shit, the fucking. I mean, go up, bro.
That's dope.
Kill.
Yeah.
Like I'm murdering. Mo, get off. Good job, bro. Fucking good job. Very good, bro.
That's what's up.
I'm so happy to see you happy. Damn, I'm so happy to see you happy,
said
bro.
that?
Mo.
Oh, he said
He's
that
like,
to
I'm
you?
so happy that, like, you're so happy, bro. It's making me like, this is great. Fuck yeah, bro. Wait, do the second show, same shit. Go up, kill it. We leave.
That's fantastic.
Get on the tour bus, sleep, go to Mo, go get all these snacks. Now, I have a problem. Mo has to have a conversation with me. Hey, bro, you're too timid. We just walked 3 blocks the wrong way. You knew it, didn't tell me.
You did,
I was like, well, maybe you was taking a different way. He was like, we got all these groceries, bro. Why the fuck would I, groceries for the bus? So he was like, you got to say something. So I was like, all right, I think we go this way. Trey, I got it from here. You don't have to. Wrong time, bro.
I know now, bro.
He's like, I know now, bro.
That shit 3 blocks ago.
Exactly. So he's like, you too timid, bro. I'm like, he's like, Trey, I'm not saying it's not the first occurrence. Like, I need you belong. I want you here. You're supposed to be here. All right, got it, bro. I'll work on it. But I'm really I just don't want to get sent home. That's my whole head is just like, I don't want to get fired. I don't want to get fired.
But I respect it. I get it.
Yeah.
But sometimes when you like that, that's when you get sent home.
Yeah. If you.
But not now. I mean, he's obviously not going to do that.
No.
But if that's why he's telling you that, because he's picking up on that. He knows.
Yeah, and he wants me
He
to.
knows that's why you're doing that.
Damn.
He knows that's why you're
Almost
doing
burnt my motherfucking knuckles off. Shit.
He knows that's why you're doing that.
He does.
Yeah.
So
he knows. So I think but that's a natural thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah. When you're in that situation, especially with a guy at the level like Mo is, you ain't out there with, a regional act.
I'm not out there with Funny Marco.
No.
With Mo Hammer, guys. People who make real art. Anyway, so.
Oh, I need this story.
Yeah, so.
I need this story.
Wait, what do you mean?
I mean, you just.
Oh, Funny Marco?
Well,
I'll just tell you, we was in fucking Denver.
Yeah. Oh.
That motherfucker's a running joke in Denver. He hustled his way into getting a show there. To headline.
Uh-huh.
I'm a headliner. And he sold it out because he could sell tickets. He's huge following. They come and agree with us. All right, man. How much time you doing? We got the guys doing 15, 10, 15, the host feature. How much time you doing? He's I'm gonna do 10. He say, what? 10? He's like, I can maybe do 12, maybe 15, but for sure 10. You the headliner, bro. Yeah, I'm doing 10.
Yeah. Oh, I get to decide.
All right.
I'm gonna do 8.
Yeah. Yeah. So they go out, tell the host and feature, hey, you do 25, you do 25, he doing 10. They're like, what?
I ain't getting paid.
You doing 30. You doing 30. He's doing 10.
What the
motherfucker went on stage. He had no material, no nothing. He was doing club promoter shit. You want a shot? He was handing out shots and shit like that. So they was just like, so the running joke at that thing is, don't be Funny Marco. I don't give a fuck what you do. Don't be Funny Marco.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, so I go with Mo. So go out, bro. We drive to Boise. Get to Boise. Get there. I go get I finally can go get a cigar.
I'm so goddamn mad.
Go to a cigar shop. Get some coffee. Get a cigar. I go to this place. Listen, man, I don't have nothing against anybody on the spectrum or nothing like that. But I think every one of them motherfuckers that work at a place need a chaperone. Just somebody to tell them to scale it back. Bro, I get in there, bro. Get the cigar. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. How you doing? Look here. Hey, just so you know, we close in 47 minutes. So you have 47 minutes to smoke, sir. Go ahead. Get what you need. I'm like, all right, I'll go get what I need. Bam, 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 come back. All right, sir. Yeah, that's that. There. Boom, boom, boom. All right. You want to sit? You can sit there. Go ahead. So I'm sitting there. I'm trying to smoke. He's like,
43 minutes.
They start counting me down.
Fucking.
Hey, my man.
Don't get the fuck up
do
out my
you
face.
have any matches? Because I'm going to leave with the matches. Oh, yes, sir. We have a book of matches. They go for about 50 cents a pack. Yeah, so if you have 50 cents, we can take Cash App. You can scale your 50 cents is what you need. Just so you know, 33 minutes. I'm like, hey, my man. Matches? Yes. No. That's all the fuck I need. Like, what is all this? I'm leaving. You know what I mean?
Enjoy your shit.
I was just like, what is this? But the whole Boise was like that. At the theater, they were all like, I'm like, what is this where they drop them off at?
It's like what we did with natives in Oklahoma. We just took everybody on the spectrum and just sent them down.
Yeah, it's like Motown for autism. You got people like, we got to get to Boise, bro. They don't let us count down everything.
It's like Motown for autism. That shit is hilarious.
You get underpaid and overworked. Anyway, so get there, bro. Go to the theater. We at the Egyptian Theater in Boise.
That's on brand.
Old theater.
That's on brand.
Yeah, right? Yeah, exactly. It's all these Egyptian, there's pharaohs and shit painted all in the theater and shit. It's a beautiful theater. It's
First,
really nice.
they were going to book him at the Israeli theater.
Yeah,
and Mo was like, I don't think so, bitch.
Absolutely not.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, we don't think so.
You're right. Exactly. Mo, you'll be going to the Yarmulke Center. No. So we go to the theater, bro. It's an old ass theater, Barry. Fucking the green room is damn near in a separate building. It's upstairs, off up in some shit. So the only way to get to the stage is you got to walk through the crowd or go outside through the back. We're like, this is fucking nuts. And it's fucking freezing in this fucking back. It's freezing. I'm like, hey, bro, I can't do this shit. Hey, y'all, I can't do it.
I'm from Ghana.
Yeah.
That's my man. Wait,
I'm an equator, baby. So it's freezing, bro. I'm like, all right, man. Learn a valuable lesson. Done listening to podcasts. Done.
What?
Here's why. Podcasts make you too familiar with
It's
people.
not this one. He don't mean
Please
this one.
listen to Barry on Deck.
Trey
And
on deck on
occasionally,
Barry on deck.
Barry on Deck, Trey on Deck on the patio. Make you too comfortable with the podcast person.
Oh.
Hanging out, waiting, go up. By the way, so same shit. One show this time. Cypher goes, do the thing, got you, boom, bring you up. Bring me up, bro. We pushing for time, too. So I go out, bro. Same shit. Man, I know I'm season 2, blah, blah, pop, bro. I'm like, this is crazy. Go out, smash it. Like, I'm killing, bro. Mo, good job. That's what you doing it, bro. Very complimentary. Hanging out. Mo goes up. We hanging out. Door opens up. Guy walks in. Oh shit. What's up, Chris D in this bitch? What's up, man? And I go in for the, what's up, bro? He's like, Chris, nice to meet you. Because I hear his voice, so I'm like, what's up, bro? Long time. I got long time energy. He's like, first time. Like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? I don't know you.
You know me. I don't know you.
And I'm fucking up. I'm doing a lot of chiming in. He knows Cypher. So I'm doing a lot of like, damn, that's like, he's like, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's not you.
So I read it two fucking interruptions in. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. He don't know me. I know him. He don't know me.
Yeah.
I don't know him either. I know his voice. I'm familiar. He's got a fun, he's been himself a lot. And then you see them, they're being that. Nobody's like, I'm going to turn it on for the podcast. People pretty much themselves on the podcast. So you're like, hey, what's up, bro? He's like, I don't motherfucking. So I'm like, I'm done listening to the podcast because I'm going to fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm going to fuck up and be too. And then
that's not
and
you.
it's New York. See, I got away with that shit in L.A. Fake as fuck in L.A.
Oh,
got away with it in Coachella. What's up, y'all? Been a long time. They're like, yeah, man, they don't know me. So you able to meet people because they like, yeah, I don't know who this motherfucker is. I don't know if he was a producer or
but they'll act like it.
Yeah.
They might, you
York
might be somebody.
Who the fuck are you, bro? Like,
Yeah.
So I had to chill. Like, oh shit, all right, let me chill.
Because that's not how you are in green rooms. You're that dude. You'll post up, play the wall, not say a word.
Yeah, but I had just had that hot set, and you feeling good.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, but his lesson was like, let me remember these even though I've been listening to them for a week or so or whatever.
It's funny. That happens, man, because I would meet people. I'm not trying to be that dude, but you get that energy from people, like, especially like when I would do the radio.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, right.
Bro, people would meet me. You got to remember.
You in a car with them. It's
in
too
their
personal,
life
yeah.
every day, man. And but like, it's cool, though, too. Like, So I think it's how you handle it.
Right.
You can be a dick about it, and like he was.
No, he was cool. It was just like, hey, what's up, bro? I'm like let's do a proper introduction.
Gotcha.
You coming in like, damn, it's been because I came in with what, man, Chris, what's up, boy? Like,
Yeah.
man, he like, man, who the fuck are you?
No, you, bro. Yeah.
What's up, bro? What's your name?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you open for Mo? Oh, what's up? Like,
Yeah.
because I came in with I listen to you every week energy, you know, and I don't. I just familiar with him.
Yeah.
You're right though. Guys can be a dick, and
yeah, man.
so anyway, get done with that. Boise's a college town. Valuable lesson I've learned. I don't hang around in college towns.
Mm-hmm.
It's people too old that went to the college, that hung around, that should have left after they got their degree.
Too long.
Didn't, stayed, so they still getting drunk like they 19, 20 and acting stupid in the city. And then it's actual young people that's new to alcohol or new to legally drinking that's doing stupid shit in the city. So I went up, they were like, yeah, we're going to go in the room, then we're going to come back. Shit. They were like, Trey, we down here. Yeah, y'all can have it, bro. I'm finna get some sleep.
I'm going to meet me.
With the bed, bro. Got up. We had an early ride out, like 5 a.m. Get to Portland. Bro. I don't know what the fuck, bro. Excuse me. So many Subarus. So many protests.
Yeah. Portland.
Like,
and homeless.
homeless.
Damn.
And women dressed up like it's that version of white people. The on behalf whites. That's where the fuck they breed them at in Portland. So the shows in Portland was a lot of white people. That a lot of pro-Palestine white people. So different vibe. So that's how I was opening up. Same shit. Cypher bring me up. That's how I was going up. Yeah. Lot of Subarus, a lot of protests around this, but do they just give them to y'all? It's like, you got to have a cause and an Outback to be in this motherfucker. Like,
I bet they didn't like you.
if you got no, they loved it. Because you any city, I realize if you call them out on their bullshit or what you notice, they love it. Oh, you paying attention. Mm-hmm. Killing, did 2 different sets.
Well, you know what's funny is they didn't like it when I did it.
Okay.
I was at Harvey's in Portland, opening for Crystal Powell.
Oh, okay.
Man, I hadn't talked to her in a minute.
Right, same.
Yeah, and so she was headlining, I was featured, and Portland's got homeless. Oh my God.
You know what the case was on that? They shipped them all from fucking L.A. and San Francisco.
To Portland?
They bust them, and like that's what they do to these homeless people. They gather them, bust them, and put them there. And the big thing that happened in Portland was they were giving these people the minimal amount of heroin. So you could go to a place and they would give you a little bit of heroin.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's how they ended up in Portland?
That's why you would see a motherfucker laid out with the needle. And they be like, oh, that's from that clinic up there.
Because, like, in Portland, bro, they don't give a fuck. They just build a tent right on the sidewalk.
Yep.
And they live there. You got to walk in the street to avoid this
That's right.
man's place where he lives now. They don't give a fuck.
It was that, and we saw like 4 different protests at once. It was the big one that they did, the against Trump, the health care, whatever the fuck Trump and Elon protest. It was then it was the pro-Trump people that was protesting against the anti-Trump people. Then it was like the pro-Palestine fucking protest. Then it was another protest for immigrants. It was like all this shit plus that was causing traffic, plus homeless people. But it was all Subarus. Everybody was in a Subaru.
Even the pro-Trump.
It's the lesbian pickup truck.
Bro, when I went up my first show, because I rode the train. I didn't.
Okay.
The train there's dope. You can go anywhere.
Yeah,
right?
that's right. Yeah.
And like it's nasty.
Yeah.
The train is fucking gross.
Oh, okay.
Like, there was fucking vomit. It was shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, so my opening joke,
Yeah.
I did it every time, and they fucking hated me. I was dug myself, but I didn't give a fuck. Because, you know, it's one of those things when you know it don't work, when you know it pisses them off the first time, you just become defiant.
Well,
as a
let's
comic.
do it. Let's see if
So
I figure
was
it
like,
out.
Okay, bitch. Oh, you didn't like that. Oh, you don't like the truth about your nasty city.
Yeah.
This is my joke was, I was like, man, y'all, Portland, y'all got a lot of homeless, man. Y'all got a lot of homeless. I was like, y'all got a lot of homeless and a nasty ass train. I was like, I got a tip for you. I mean, the train's expensive. Why don't y'all? I figured it out, man. You just give a homeless person $2, they'll give you a piggyback. It smells the same too. You get there faster. They did not like that shit at all. They was just like, they're people too. I was like, yeah, but they're the ones shitting on your train.
Yeah. Oh, they people too? Let them stay at your house.
Yeah.
Oh, that changes everything.
Well, I don't think so.
So Oregon, here's another thing about Oregon. Why that city's the way it is. That state. They built this state to be for elitist white people, right?
Really?
Yes. So and this is what made them feel that they were elite.
Wasn't it one of the last states where you couldn't pump your gas? That in Jersey, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah. So
Something like that.
In Oregon, it's like 1859, something like that. They're on the fence. They're trying to get their statehood to become a state. So they trying to figure out how they gonna move about all this shit. Now, after they killed off all of the rest of the Native Americans, this is why they're elite. They don't do shit violently. They do all the same evil white shit that was done in the country, but it's all passive. So all their Native Americans died of a disease, from blankets they gave them. You need this for warmth. I got a strong cough, man.
Trail of Tears.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So after they cleared them out, they're like, all right, now what we gonna do? If we gonna decide to be a state, how we gonna roll? How we gonna do this? Well, we anti-slavery. So they already was like that. They're already like, we're progressive. They always been like progressive, trying to be on the right side of history. But they always got like a little bit of the bullshit. Yeah. So Oregon, anti-slavery, but also anti-black. So they're like, hey, we don't want you to be a slave, but we don't want you here. We don't want black people at all. We don't want to own you or let you be a resident here.
We don't want you to work for free, but we don't want you to
work here. Exactly. So that's the start of that type of shit. Then they had a thing called, I think they called Measure 11. And what it was like,
how did you learn all this?
Because you gotta read where you at. And then I am like into that shit. Like I'm traveling, so I'm like, well, what they was on? Like I want to know what they was on, because they give you the vibe of how the people are there, like how they are there. Like it's why like if I'm in Florida, I realize you can't make a lot of racial jokes because these states that had brutal slavery, it's a still tension because it was, what I mean? Texas got on late. Yeah. They were like, oh shit, we do got cotton. We just got into slavery to beat black people. Turns out we actually got some shit they can do out here.
Turns out we can make an economy out of it too.
So it's like Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, shit like you can't, the way I like to fuck around, you can't really fuck around like that. Then white people really read that shit as you're being an asshole to us. Mm-hmm. So everywhere else is pretty kind of wide open. So you just read about all the shit. So they had this shit called Measure 11 that was in Oregon. And basically it was like, if you did a crime, even if it was your first offense, if the judge deemed that shit a Measure 11 crime, you got 25 years automatically. Even if it was your first offense, which, usually leads into probation. Well, what happened was all of these elite white people, their kids started committing the same crimes that was considered Measure 11. So they started having to reevaluate the shit. So, anyway. So you feeling that shit. Like, so if you call them out on it, they laugh. That's right. We're silently evil.
Hilarious.
So they overcorrect. They go they overcorrect with their progressiveness to hide the real bullshit. Evil bullshit they got going on. And so you start reading through it and being like, these motherfuckers out here, they just they're showing you. I'm not like the others. They go take all that bullshit off.
They're apologetically protesting.
Yeah. And I love when somebody protests on an iPhone. It's the best. I just wish we lived in a world where everyone was equal. Hold on, let me send this text real quick. It's like, a Chinese motherfucker made that.
A 7-year-old made that.
Exactly.
With somebody standing over him, slapping the shit out of it.
It's,
work faster.
It's powered by child labor tears.
Yeah. And so are them Nikes.
Yeah, exactly.
That are made in Portland. In Oregon.
That's sold in Portland. Yeah. So, anyway, bro, here's like where it got real cool at. So, fun, cool, go out. Jay always want to go out. Where we going, Jay? Jay just type into Google black spots to hang out at in Portland. And that shit took us to a Latino club. I'm not even fucking kidding. It took it to a Latin club. They was like, it's all the same in Portland. So we in there, bro, and it's just like, all right, whatever. Leave. Go to Seattle. Now, here's why I'm hype at. For me, it was dope to close it out there for me because 2021.
Real quick. I'm sorry. Okay. B. Hannon wanted to know which episode you were on. 6?
Episode 6.
Yeah.
I come in at like 19 minutes.
Episode 6. Okay.
The reason I know that because I had to tell my mama, hey, son, I don't know what's going on, but where you at?
Yeah. I don't know about all this shit.
I want to support you, but I can't watch all of it.
I love that people are popping in on the show and like McLovin's like, what the fuck is going on?
Why is Trey dressed?
Perry walks in and he's like, what up? Hey, man, what the fuck is Trey naked? The fuck is going
I'm
on?
on acid, baby.
This is so great. I'm tripping out. This is so great. I can't wait till
Far out, bros.
I can't wait till Nork is over.
Yeah, right. She gonna trip out.
I'll be in my room.
Yeah, exactly. Is he gone? How is he doing?
What the fuck? Yeah. Is this y'all's new show?
This is the new show?
This is it. You got to get a job. This was the last
Barry,
straw.
this is the straw. So, it's important to me. 2021, do the Seattle International Comedy Competition. Only comic from Texas, only comic from the South. And I got 3rd place. Probably should have got 2nd place, but got 3rd place. First night I get there, I get 1st place. The first night, I get 1st place. And that meant a lot. So this city means a lot. This is when I first started door dashing to pay for my hotel shit. When I would go to a city, I door dash to pay for my hotel.
Shit.
Always hustle. Always hustle.
That's smart.
And that's why I first started doing that up there.
I need to start doing that.
DoorDash, go to the city, DoorDash, and that'll cover like if you do it enough.
Hotel.
Now you gotta hustle. Like you're doing that shit like it's because it's like, okay, I've had a day job and had to lead a day job and go to an open mic. Once again, repetition. You know to tap into that energy. So I know how to go up and have a killer set. I ain't doing no more than 10 minutes in the competition. Go up, knock that shit out. And then I would DoorDash until they was announcing the panel. Was crushing so hard, I was like, I'm going to make the panel. I'm not going to not make the panel. Let's just see what place I get. So that meant a lot. Found that out in Seattle. Also, my hero, my idol, Bill Burr, he had just taped a special in Seattle at the Moore Theater, and that's where we're playing at.
Nice.
So, man, go to the hotel, get myself situated.
There's something about standing on the same stage. As I don't care, you can say what you want, but there's just something about knowing I'm standing in the same spot.
Yep.
I'm talking into the same mic.
Yep.
That one of my heroes.
My heroes was just here. That's my guy.
It's
like
so
that's
dope, dude.
He
It
is
really
my
is.
fucking. That's my ultimate.
Yeah.
So I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, man, you know what? Let me just do what I would normally do. So next door, there's a cigar place, and I go in here, bro, and the U of H Duke game is on. So I'm watching that. And all these motherfucking elite white people are in there going for Duke. Now I got a hoodie I wear that's called it's a World Tour of Houston on there. And and on the back of it is every city in Houston, like in a spiral.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the surrounding cities. Houston's not on there. But like Channelview, Pearland, all that's on there. So I got that on. I go, y'all from Seattle? Oh, yeah. They barely talking to me. This is one of them places where it's like, I got my do-rag on and shit. I'm blacked out. I got on all black, the shades, do-rag, hoodie. I look, they treat you like you ain't supposed to be in that bitch.
Yeah.
So, go sit down, B. They not talking to me. They ain't saying nothing. And I go, y'all going? They go, who y'all going for? Like, yeah, we're going for Duke. I'm like, I'm from Houston. Oh shit! All changes. The energy changes. So, rooting for them. Get to see the game. Houston pull it off. Come back, 14 down, win that shit. I'm excited. Go get dressed, bro. Start walking down to go walk. I love walking to the venue. 15 minutes or less, I walk. It helps me clear my head, everything. I come down, classic Seattle. It's drizzling a little bit. When I come downstairs, Mo's manager, Mustafa's there. Hey, what's up, Trey? Good to see you, brother. You all right? I'm like, yeah, man. All right, I'll see you at the venue. Hey, where you going? I got an Uber coming. Oh, no, man, I'm good. I'm going to walk. It's raining, bro. Nah, it's like drizzling. Hey, man, wait on the car. All right, man, fuck it. I mean, if I don't, you're going to say it in Arabic. Then I'm going to really stay. Anything said in Arabic will make you stop. I don't give a fuck. Aggressive. As soon as you hear, you're like, oh, shit, I don't know what he just said, but he could have just said good morning. And I'm like, I'm going to sit right here.
I'm going to do it.
Exactly.
It is an aggressive language.
Exactly. Uber comes. He's like, look, you wouldn't have made it. You wouldn't have made it. Look at this, Trey. You wouldn't have made it. Look at you would have been soaking wet. I'm like, no. I'd have been damp. It's drizzling. And they got a fucking awning on every building. It's an umbrella. Like, I'd have been damp. Right, damp. But come on, Trey. You don't do this. Okay. Get to the venue, bro. We get there. I'm at the beginning of Bill's special. He's outside of the theater. And he's just talking, drinking coffee. And I try to find the spot and some coffee. They do not let me go get coffee. Like, get your ass, you the talent, get your ass in the fucking venue now. We'll find you coffee. So I stood right there for like 2 seconds. And then they were like, get your ass inside. Uh-huh. Get inside, bro. Go in the green room, go up there. It's laid. Everything's dope. Hanging out, chilling. Mo shows up. Getting ready to go up. Bro, I'm side stage before I get ready to go up, B. I'm just like I'm smiling right now. I can't not stop fucking smiling. And I start like reflecting. I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Like, I'm finna go out here. This city, I'm coming back 4 years later after getting third place in that competition. I'm back with one of the biggest comics in comedy right now. Hot show. I'm finna go and perform for all these people. And, like, I'm here because I saw Burr, and, like, I'm, like, smiling, and I start getting emotional, bro. Like, I'm, like, about to cry before I go out. Like, I'm, like happy. And Mo sees me. He was like, come here. He was like, come here, bro. He was like, come here. And he gave me a big hug. He's like, bro, I'm proud of you, bro. You've been crushing it whole time. Like, you doing it. Like, I love you, bro. Like, I'm glad you're here. He's like, soak it in, like, you know, this is good, bro. Stop being gay. So he always says that to me. Stop being gay. You ever see that video where that guy's like, wow, you gay? Who said I'm gay? You are gay. They do that to me. You are Trey. They do that.
I will snap my fingers and you won't be gay.
Yeah, like kind of shit. Yeah.
I will count to 3 and you won't be gay anymore. I wasn't gay. See? I was not gay. See?
So, he's doing that. He's like, bro, I'm like, go. He's like, it's making him so happy to see me happy. I'm just like smiling. Like, you can't see my eyes. You just see teeth and shit. Cypher, give me the intro, bro. Once again, big pop. Go out. Hey, y'all give it up for brother Cypher Sounds. Oh, my God. Seattle, what's up? Ah. Man, I haven't been here in 4 years. Everything goes black. Whole state, everything is dark. Lights go out, everything. I'm like, Lights come back on. I'm like, oh, shit.
What the
I'm like, damn, y'all heroin strong out here. Like, I thought I OD'd on stage. Big pop, bro, whatever. Going to my set, murder.
Oh, that's
Murder, bro. Like, really kill. Get off. Mustafa, man, very good. You fucking good job. Like that. Mo's like, good job, whatever. One of their friends is there, this lady. Hi, how you doing? So, do you have kids? She's like, getting to know me. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I got a boy and a girl. How old are they? Like, my son today turns 1, and my daughter's 2 months. Oh, my God. Wait, 1 year old? 2 months? Same woman? I go, no. She goes, oh, okay, that makes sense. I was going to say, poor woman. I go, how many kids you got? She's like, I got 2 kids. Same guy? She's like, let's just watch the show. You hoe! No, anyway. So
That's what you get for being nosy.
that's what you get, bitch. So do the show, bro. We hanging out,
What a badass moment. Dude.
feeling good, bro.
God, what a badass moment as a comic.
In between shows, chilling, hanging. I come downstairs. I go, Mo, bro. He's like, what's up? I said, bro, how you doing? You good? He don't say nothing. He's like, what's up, man? He's like, I'm good, bro. He's like, I left my bag in the Uber.
Who says this?
Mo, my bag's in the Uber, bro. My black bag. Like, it's crossbody. I left it in the fucking Uber. Everything's in there, bro. My passport, my ID, my checkbook, everything. Fuck. I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. I walk out. He's like, yeah. So now we got to do the second show, and it's not as fun because you're like, fuck. Yeah. And I'm worried about him. He's got to go to Toronto. And he's got to go. He's got to cross into another country, and he's like trying to call Congress people to like, hey, can you? And like, fuck. So I'm not. I'm like,
he's about to live his movie now.
Yeah, the show. Yeah, hanging out. Cypher comes up. Hey man, Macklemore's here. I go, I don't give a fuck. Not to be rude, but I'm like, I don't want to go say hi to him. That's the dude that Kendrick and J. Cole, like, that's the dude that robbed us of the Grammy. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to go see this dude. He was like, he apologized, though. I'm like, yeah, you're right. Maybe I'll go say hi.
I'm going to pop some tags.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Go downstairs, bro. He dressed weird. He got on a blue Scully and like a leather tuxedo. I don't fucking know what he got on.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Look who's talking shit about somebody dressed weird.
I didn't have this on. Shit, what I got on was better than that bullshit. So he dressed weird, so I was just like, man, I'm finna just hang out. So I didn't say anything. I'm like, I don't know. I could have said what's up, but I was just like, yeah, I'm chilling. Mm-hmm. And him and Mo were like having like a conversation, you know. Mm-hmm. He knows Cypher, obviously, through music. Hanging out. Go up. Do the second set, same shit. Murder, bro. I mean, murder. Mo, give me a hug. He's just like, that's why I brought you, bro. You fucking pro. Like, because he was like, you handled the fucking light situation phenomenally. But I finally got more comfortable. Like,
that's what it's about.
Like, knowing, like, and I was so, bro, doing those sets over and over and over again. The biggest part out of all of this is I was able, you know about this.
Doing the sets for the
burlesque, the material. Like, have been doing this shit like kind of like two years, and then all these shows touring with Mo, doing that set over and over, adding shit, whatever, but knowing all the beats of it. When I got on stage, I was able to just do the jokes, and then, bro, really like dwell in it. Mm-hmm. Like, appreciate, like, bro, I'm in a fucking, like, just, and be, and I smile through all my sets, which to them is like, he's so likable. I'm like, I'm so motherfucking happy right now, dog. Y'all don't even get it.
Y'all don't even know.
So, happy, bro. Happy as shit. And I was able to just, like, be in it. Mo murdering, bro. Like, he's just killing so hard. And the love is beautiful. You see these people up there with the kafayas and the flags, the Palestinian flag. It's like genuine love, bro. I learned a valuable lesson about authenticity to your community and your culture, like how important representation is, to represent your people well, where people connect with that and the love that comes out. Because everybody there, they needed that shit. The people way up top that's like, they're feeling it. They're every day witnessing an active, and so they need that. They need to feel that. So it was dope. Shows in, we get done, we go all take the picture like we do. Mo takes the picture by himself, and then it's the group, and he's just like, whatever. We're waiting around. I'm walking around the venue just like, damn, this is dope. He was like, hey, bro, finna get ready to leave. The guy's on his way back because he wasn't answering the phone. Guy's on the way back with my bag. Woohoo! We're like, yeah, let's go. We're going out, blah, blah, blah. Leave from there, man. It was dope. We get ready to go out, Barry. We go to Capitol Hill. That's like their it spot. Jay want to go out again. Black spots in Seattle. Barry, we go out. B, I forgot the name of this place. We go to this spot, bro. I don't even know how to put this shit, dog. If you gonna be trans, bro, get in shape. Bro, listen. Do your thing.
I think you put it pretty well.
Bro, I have never seen dick prints under a fupa. I called them foo penises. Bro, I saw so many foo penises. And this is the thing, bro. One of them trying to get my attention. The shoulders on this bitch. She turned around in her dress and she's like bending over. Dick tucked, all right. But you can see the print. You can when she turned around in the tight dress, it looked like me in the Speedo, but the dress is print. I'm like, bro.
You did not tuck well.
Hey, bro, we gotta get the fuck out of here, dog. I don't have nothing against none of this shit, but this ain't really what I'm trying to cheat. So, this ain't really what I'm on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, do your thing. We gotta go.
Not with me.
They're like, man, let's just go get something to eat. And man, we go to this spot. We go to this spot called Honey Court. And it was dope, bro. Because we went there, and that was where I went after my first night in Seattle getting first plate. And I sat in the exact same spot.
No way.
In the exact same position of the table.
Wow. That is full circle. You know what's dope about this? And this is what I don't think a lot of people will appreciate about this story that I want to share with y'all. What I think is so dope about this whole story for you, and what I'm so happy for you about, is that a lot of people don't really realize is, what's the best way to put this? Is how difficult you is how much you struggled mentally.
Okay.
With comedy.
Yeah.
And just, doing this. A lot of us struggle with it, right? But I mean, you and I had conversations off mic and just talking.
Yeah.
And knowing the shit that you went through and, the things that you would go through every day and, knowing where you were at.
Yep.
Mentally and knowing where you were at.
Mm-hmm. I'll reveal it. I'll reveal a little bit. Had my kids, bro. It was really tough because I was adjusting to being a new dad. I had no creative space because of two things. Fatherhood, and I had an assault case while I was facing 10 years in prison. I was facing 10 years in prison. And I was scared, obviously. And they was trying to give me them 10 years. And I had all this dope stuff happening. And just a dumb night, a stupid night, it was about to all go away. And I was stressed out with that case and with being a new father on, am I going to see my kids? My career's going to be derailed? Even when they lowered it and was like, we'll give you 10 years probation. I'm like, so I got to go a decade on papers trying to get permission to travel, and you can't really do that. You got to be free. Trying to dodge being around a gun, trying to dodge being around alcohol, trying to dodge all this stuff that comes with that, I didn't come up with nothing new. I couldn't think. The only thing I had was the interruption that I was doing with Jesse and I was doing on my own, while I was able to, the show forced me to improv. So it forced me to be creative. But nothing felt comfortable. I couldn't retain anything new. If I said something, I had just lost the ability to like put it through my joke filter. How does this go from idea to my mind to an actual joke on stage? That was an advantage that I had for forever. My idea to stage was like quicker than my friend group and everybody. That was the thing that I had. And that's how I was able to build up so much material fast. And my fucking skill was gone. I couldn't find it at all. It's like, I understand when an athlete says like they have an injury and you just lose that explosiveness or you lose that thing. You like, it ain't the same no more. My shit was gone because I had all this stress and shit that was just blocking everything. And like 2 weeks before we leave to go on the tour, my case gets dismissed. So no more of that. And then I'm able to open up because I'm not stressed out about that anymore. And money allows me to be able to like give myself a little bit of freedom so that I got time with my kids and then space to myself to think. I don't have this thing weighing on me. So now I feel free to talk again. I feel free to be myself again because I don't got this shit hanging over me. So everything happened in perfect time. We go to do the shows, and it was like I got all of it back. All of it came back, and I was able to be in the moment and be comfortable and loosen up, and that meant everything, bro.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful,
yeah.
man, because just when it's like this, it's like, man, like just knowing where you were at and seeing you there. And it sucked, man. And, you know, knowing how seeing you in that at that spot and seeing you struggling with it and, you know, not knowing you what you were going through, but, you know, watching you having to deal with it, and that's a tough thing to go through.
Yeah.
You know, and not knowing the outcome.
Not knowing the outcome.
Not knowing what's gonna happen. And just mentally, you know, having to figure all that shit out, and you know the questions. What's going to be next?
What's next? Exactly.
And then to go from that to be standing on stage.
Yep.
Waiting in the wings.
Yep.
In Seattle.
I was trying to figure out where he walked out from, because I was just like, why? That's my guy, and did it, bro. And then Mo saying, then like we're going to Vegas I'm going to Vegas with them, and it's the weekend of my birthday. Never been to Vegas before. He was like, bro, when you get there, we doing it up for your birthday.
That's beautiful.
We doing it up because he's like, you crushing it. And he was like, man, you gonna be missed. He said, but I promised this person a spot, so I'm trying to make sure y'all all get. He said, but you got most of the tour, Habibi. Like, I'm giving you most of the dates. And I've done the most dates out of everybody so far, and will, at the end of it, have done the most dates. But learning what your job is, go up and crush that shit. Murder it as hard as you can and get off. And Cypher's like, bro, you killing, bro. Like, you killing so hard.
And I'm going to tell you right now, bro, it's impressive, too, because, look, comedy is comedy. Right? Funny is funny. Mm. But it's not, you know, material is supposed to be universal.
Right. Yeah, it is.
But at the same time, and I don't want to say, look, Mo is fucking hilarious. I mean, Mo can go up and do a show in front of anybody.
That's right.
But there is a certain level of a cheat code when it's your crowd.
That's right.
When it's your crowd, like I just did my show at the Punchline. That was the vast majority of it was my crowd. I didn't love my set, but people, it was great.
They enjoyed it.
Yeah, you know, and I was getting laughs where I didn't think I probably should have gotten laughs.
Right.
But I was getting laughs because it was my people.
Right.
You know? And that's what happens when you're at the level that Mo is at. And I'm not saying Mo wouldn't get laughs.
Right.
But I'm just saying it's easier to go out and crush when it's 5,000
When
people.
you walk out to a standing ovation.
Well, yeah,
That's
when
right.
it's when they're there to see you because they're there to see you.
That's right.
Like they bring signs, and I mean that's so for you to have to go out is one thing, because they're like, who the fuck is this? Get out. We want Mo.
Yeah.
That's a difficult thing to overcome, even just when you're opening at the Improv,
Right.
for whoever. I don't give a fuck, who it is, right? They're just like, who is this cat? Well, this is not who we came to see. We want to see Earthquake.
Yeah,
whoever
that's right.
the fuck it is, right? But then when you add on top of that the cultural thing,
That's right. That's a big thing, bro.
it is 2,000 Palestinians.
That's right.
It's 2,000 Muslims.
Yep.
Or the vast majority.
Vast majority. Mhm.
You know, and maybe not all of them, but
90%.
90% of them
That's right.
are Palestinians and Muslims, and you're not either of those.
Right.
And so you're
I'm Muslim
you're-
adjacent.
Yeah, you're.
I'll pray with you if you ask me to.
Yeah, I know now. I know most of them.
Yeah.
I know which way is east.
Yeah.
Down
Yeah.
now.
But that's not my thing. Yeah, you're right.
And so, but you don't have jokes right now. I'm guessing you don't have material that necessarily you can dip into.
No, I don't do stuff with their culture.
Right. And so you don't have anything necessarily that you can go out and get them by
right.
hey, this is relatable, right? I can go out. You can't go out and be like, hit them with something that connects with them directly.
Right. Culturally.
Right. And that's hard,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's difficult, man. So like, if Mo is traveling with somebody that's also Palestinian, that's a cheat code.
That's right.
Because that opener can go out and do a Palestinian joke,
That's right.
or a pro-Palestinian joke, or a joke, a Muslim joke, or something about
that's right.
being Muslim, or food related, or whatever.
That's
a
right.
hummus joke.
Exactly.
And it resonates, and it gets them on their side, and that's a cheat code to get into the set. And
Or if you
don't
leave-
have any of that.
Nope.
You're an unknown black dude.
That's right.
That they maybe saw in the show.
Yep. So you gotta go. So
That's hard, bro.
when I was
And that's what
struggling,
I'm saying. Like, for you to go out and murder like that,
when I was struggling with my shit,
That's
the creative part and everything, I was just going out and watching comments go up, and I was feeling like, damn, bro, like I'm still doing this, I'm doing that. These people are playing with this. But one of the things I noticed was like why because I was worried about that, like bombing in the theater or just not doing as well.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the things I noticed was like watching other people go up. I was like, oh, you guys are being way too niche. You being way too niche. Like you're way too. If I see a black comic, they're way too into their culture. Or if they bring up a topical thing, they're way too locked into like that perspective. So you got to figure out a way to translate this where everybody gets it, right?
More universal.
It's got to be more universal. And so I was like, oh man, when I started because I was like, I was getting a little too dirty for my own liking, but I was just kind of telling about stuff that was happening to me. So I was like, okay, how can I deliver this where everybody can get it? And I'm very appreciative that at that time, before all the stress and everything hit me, that I did the work. I did the work of that. That's my FedEx and then my girl. Yeah.
I was like, what?
And then I did that work, and for it to pay off, the bit I was closing on, I had worked it. Because when I was doing the shows with Mo, he was like, you gotta try to work cleaner, Habibi. So I was just loosely cursing through a lot of bits.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, try to work cleaner, Habibi. I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but just try to work cleaner. So then I started rewording everything and fixing it where I could do it all clean. I know how to do that. So repetition. Once again, you know that energy, you tap into that. So to fix it so that I could do it in that theater, bro, because it was like I wanted to bring the room down about the feeling. And, bro, to feel everybody in there, 2,000 people, they're in the palm of your hand, and it's dead silent. And then you hit them with that punch. Oh, my God, bro. it's the most rewarding feeling ever. And
So dope.
I did it and I was just like, okay, so I'll be all right in Europe. I might struggle if I go to the Middle East, I might struggle there because it'll be a little bit of a difference, but not really. The stuff I'm doing, I'm just doing shit about me being short. So there's short people everywhere.
That's it.
There's a gym everywhere. So you just work on bits like that, and you just make them unique. And all I do is like I just take my own experience, and like I never try to do like a blanketed observation just to avoid like hack shit. So it's got to personally happen to me, and then turn it into something.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what keeps the shit original. That's what keep your voice different when you going up. So if another guy goes up there and talks about being short, I don't have to worry about it because it ain't gonna be I'm talking about my experience with being short.
Yep.
So the joke is different, and that was like rewarding, and like all the compliments from him, from Mo and his manager, and Jay, like and like just everybody that was there, bro. Then I was waiting. I was like, fuck, bro. These motherfucking incidental fees. I mean, I came here with money, but I'm going to have to wait to have money again. Shit. You know what I mean?
The shit out of you?
He was like, come up to my room. I'm like, okay. Baby, I love you, man. You did great, bro. I'm going to miss you, bro. But I'm going to meet back up with you. Going to be in Vegas and then probably Chicago. And you just stay around. You just keep, man, come do this one. Because be a good hang. Do your job and be a good hang.
Be a good
Do
hang.
your job
So
and be a good
important,
hang.
man.
Don't be a fucking disruption. Don't do your job. Be a good hang. You get more dates. Like, yeah, we're gonna meet up. Blah blah blah. Hold up, man. Let me give you a check. That motherfucker gave me that check. I was like, oh, yes, sir.
Bro.
I'm back happy. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't worried about nothing. Then I get to the bank and they like, who's Trey Tutson? You motherfuckers. This is my stage name. Might have to get another check. Nah, bitch, I didn't cash 3 of these with this name.
Kiss my ass.
Put the deposit through.
Now.
I've been on Netflix. I be capping in my bank. I don't go. I got a small bank. Y'all ain't never done shit in here. Hell yeah, you see that? That's me.
You're making them watch the whole scene.
Hold on, let me show you the
Listen,
credits,
bitch.
motherfucker. Let me show you IMBD real quick.
Bro, I'm just so happy for you, man.
Thank
For
you,
real.
bro.
Yeah.
Like-
this was. I'm glad we got to do this.
Ooh,
man.
and boy, I love seeing people hate.
Oh, you're getting a lot of that.
I'm getting some hate.
That's good. That's when you know you're doing it right.
Hold on, sweetie, we're almost done.
That's when you know you're doing it right.
Hold tight.
She like, bring your ass.
We got about 2 minutes left. Hello, did you hang up? Hold on, let me.
She's like, bring your ass. Bring your
Baby,
naked
I'm coming
ass.
right out. The door's open and the cats are getting out.
No.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, babe. She's the best. He's got to get the guys. Nor will kill him. There's a babe. Yeah. Oh my God. Barry was worried. Barry's sweating. Barry's. Count his cats? He's got 17 cats. Look, Barry just fainted. The other cat? This is not good. This is not a good show, guys. Well, y'all about to see Barry get. I'm gonna leave it. Look, y'all. I'm gonna leave the camera running so you can see Nora fuck Barry up on camera, cause he's told me like make sure that fuck. Two of them were actively out. So as you see the other cat, this is why I have dogs. Dogs have recall. Cats got recall? Hell no, cats ain't got no recall. You think it's one more? Yeah. Go ahead, get out. Well, guys, shit, this might be the last one. I done showed up in a Speedo and everything. And oh, damn. I hope Barry ain't in trouble. I might have fucked up, y'all. I might have left the door. Me being the surprising shit, I might have fucked up. I hope everything is okay. But while he's sitting there having a heart attack, ladies and gentlemen, things are going well. I'm doing fine. Barry's doing fine. Although he be on here being sad and shit, Barry's doing okay. If somebody lets you show up to their house in a Speedo and hang for 2.5 hours, they doing all right. Now, I got some cousins in the hood that would not let me show up to their house. I can't even show up in certain short sets. If my shorts are a certain length above my knees, they gonna be like, hey, man, go put some pants on before you come up in here. That ain't what we doing. We don't sip Hennessy with shorts that short on. Barry's trying to find the other cat. Y'all, I wish I could pan the camera around so you can see Barry is losing his mind inside. Barry's, I'm scared. I'm scared for Barry. There go one cat. I think he only got 2 cats. How many cats he got? Y'all, say in the chat if you're still here. How many cats do Barry got? Oh, man, we back to this angle right here. We back to this angle right here. Oh, boy, look at this angle right here. When you've hit your bottom. When you've hit the bottom of the bottle. Man, Barry's worried about this cat. And he got ADD. He ain't coming back till this cat come back. Well, damn it, y'all. I don't even know what to do. I guess I'll slide over and talk to y'all in the chat.
All right, we gotta go. I gotta go find
I know you got to find this cat. The cats are out the bag. I didn't know Barry was so athletic. Go help him, dude. They on my ass.
one of them is in for show. Bye.
One is in for show? Yeah. Bye, y'all. Thank you. Yeah.